Yeah, you are.
Grab your dice, the game's begun. Laughter echoes everyone. Enemy battle swords collide. Legends join us for the ride. Game night, good times here we go. Round the table, let it flow. Special guests and epic fights. Kick.com will lit tonight. Good times, here we go. Good times, here we go.
Goddamn, turn on the fucking light.
Friends together talking loud. Voices mix into the crowd. Discussions spark the wildest dreams. Anime and gaming streams. Game night. Good times, here we go. Round the table, let it flow. Special guests and epic fights. Kick.com will lit tonight. Good times, here we go. Good times, here we cards are flying, bets are made. Memes and jokes we serenade. Pixel worlds and cosmic stars. Hanging out with avatars. Game night, good times, here we go. Round the table, let it flow. Special guests and epic fights. Kick.com will lit tonight.
Oh yeah, all are welcome. Let's go, everybody.
Good times, here we go. Good times, here we go.
So we were going to bring them up to visit for a couple of days,
Oh yeah.
but my community doesn't think in those small terms. So what we actually did was brought them home to you permanently.
Welcome to Always Give Back, a charity that supports our active duty and military veterans. We believe that our service members deserve better support and strive to utilize our resources to create a supportive community. As part of this mission, we want to build a welcoming and inclusive community that will provide support in many areas. And with your support, we can empower individuals to overcome challenges and thrive. With the support of our community, it allows us to build PCs for veterans, give care packages to our active duty members, and even offer partner giveaways. While their mission may be over, ours is just beginning. And if you want to support or partner with our charity, please visit our website at alwaysgiveback.org. Together, we can help and support our heroes. And remember to always give back.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
If my
Welcome.
older
Oh,
if my older daughter's here, then yeah. She just likes to bug you.
So yeah, we're live now. I was letting you finish your story.
No, Nutter was
Cool.
asking a question if my daughter uses it. I have one kid.
Yeah,
that
she
does.
just likes to pop into kind of like harass her a little bit.
I see that.
Yeah.
It took me 20 minutes to figure out you were playing with her. I don't remember what game you were playing that one day. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Don't recognize the voice. Oh, it's her kid.
Oh, what on Little Nightmares?
Yeah.
Yeah, Locke hopped in when I was playing it and was asking about it. And honestly, I'm quite enjoying that one, but I will only physically play that game with my daughter. She is obsessed with the Little Nightmares series. And I asked her, I was like, hey, if I buy this, you gonna play it? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, you wanna play it with me? She goes, I thought that was implied. And I was like, all right, why are we doing this?
You guys doing it co-op. That was pretty neat to watch.
I honestly, I like it. And I've
You get
realized
less
too,
scared.
with me and her both playing and knowing that you got to look for what's around you to use. We've kind of gone through the game and we've done it pretty quickly. Like to get to where we're going. Until we have to go up against a boss person and we got to run. Oh my God, then shit gets all kinds of hell breaks loose. And then you guys get to hear my daughter start getting angry and her southern accent comes out and then she brings mine out and then it just gets bad.
Oh, I heard her getting mad at you.
Yeah, we were arguing at one point. But dying! You jumped off the side of that. How was I supposed to know I could?
Well, welcome everybody to Game Nights and Good Times. We're doing our anime special, but kind of walked in on the middle of a conversation, so you guys get to enjoy that little tidbit. Yeah, we're happy to do another an anime episode. We're joined once again with Silver Wolf, Lynxy MKD. We also have Mexi here as well. Polly may be here, who is also a past guest. And then I have a friend that's going to be coming over shortly who is going to join us as well, who is basically my encyclopedia to the anime world. This guy pretty much knows everything and anything about the subject. But
Oh, I didn't know we were bringing friends.
I would have brought my son.
you can bring
If
anybody.
he wasn't at work, I'd be like, let's go.
Hey,
So,
this is all about
hey,
open
Locke.
conversation. What's
I
up?
would
So,
have brought my friend who doesn't go out from his room.
So
Could've
today,
brought 'em.
Lynx is Locke, Locke is Mexi.
Wait,
and
what? How am I
Silver Wolf
Locke?
Lynx,
No, I'm
and
Lynx.
Mexi
I'm
is
Lynx.
Silver Wolf.
Yeah, we're confused.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my name's Lynxy.
Hold on.
How is it
All
you
the
guys
names
got
are
to
all
be?
messed up.
Shouldn't Nutter be Donut and Donut should be Nutter?
I don't know
Yeah,
anymore.
true.
No,
Who
no,
are
no,
you?
no, no! Don't punish Donut
I want
like
to. I want
that.
to see. I want to see
please.
Nutter be Donut.
There, is
Don't
that
punish
better?
Donut like that.
Oh, you all trying to be 6 foot under?
Yes.
I said nothing. I said nothing.
Silver's.
I
the
agree
only
with
one.
You will live. They will not.
I
That's
was
fine, that's
defending you.
You gotta find me
and
first.
Lynxy. Well, Lynxy's gonna be the one I can't find. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you take Truckun with you. But I wouldn't mind getting hit by Truckun. Hey, I'll wake up in anime world any day. I'll take it.
Trust me, I think we've all had that moment where we wish we all got that one isekai moment. And in
Yes.
fact, I'm actually just watching an anime that it's like the dark story or dark path of the God damn it, I can't of a villainess or something. I have to look it up. I just started watching it, but it basically talks about how this chick writes an entire like whole manga about her becoming, an isekai character,
Cool.
and how her character, is this princess who's like gets all all the special abilities, the whole 9 yards.
Cool, yeah,
Everyone
maybe we
loves
should
her,
do
and
that.
She ends up becoming the villainess of the story and all that, but it's actually pretty good. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, we should write an anime ourselves.
Oh no. That'd be funny as hell.
I'll be Silver's bodyguard.
Bet.
Yeah.
I'll be the evil
and,
villain.
and secret lover. I
I was
mean,
gonna say the
what?
same thing, but okay.
No,
I
not,
could see
it's
Donut
not
And
secret.
secret
It's not
lover.
secret.
Oh, it won't be a secret? Okay, bad.
No.
Oh, it's not secret.
No, that's my superpower.
Bad.
You're my
Bad.
superpower.
Okay. So
Well, speaking of,
what I'm
would
gonna
be
do
your,
like
what would be your superpower if you had an isekai life? What would you guys want out of it?
oh
Hmm.
If you get one, 'cause most of
Invisibility.
these guys are like, we'll give you fucking everything, but let's just pick one. And which one would
I'll
you
take
want?
invisibility.
Invisibility.
That is what I will hands down.
Either invisibility or flying.
Yes. Or both.
see, invisibility gives you so much options though.
Yeah, I know.
Like I could go in Silver's room and peek at him. Like
Yeah, but why would you have to be invisible for that? That's horrible. Just let me know. that
maybe
you're there.
sometimes you're not in the mood, bro.
Well, I am. That's false.
Oh my
That's
God.
false. That is false.
That's a good one, Poods. Poods said molecular control.
Oh my fucking gosh.
Damn.
I mean that's a pretty
Bada
good
bing,
one.
bada boom.
That pretty much solves all your problems right there if you can control everything.
Yeah,
I
malala.
know. I wanted to say it and I was like, give me a second. My brain's gotta work.
Honestly, I can talk.
It's
I
a
swear to
big
God.
word. It's a big word.
Too many
Yeah,
syllables.
we are small people. We can't remember big words.
Hey, James yells at me because there's specific and Pacific, and I always end up saying Pacific.
You sure you're being Pacific?
And he was
Pacific
like,
Ocean?
yeah, but yeah, he'll do that. And I'm like, fuck you. He goes, say it with me. Specific.
Yeah, specific.
Thanks.
Yeah, but my brain just says I said it and my mouth doesn't. Okay.
My mouse says something different. Yeah, I understand.
Every
Yeah, I
time.
do that sometimes
Like,
also.
my wife will actually, when she says Cool Whip, she'll actually say it just like how Stewie Griffin says it, where
Oh,
he
cool. Whip.
emphasizes the H. And as soon as she says it, I do the whole fucking Stewie Griffin Brian bit with her with the whole Cool Whip thing. And she just looks at me and she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "Hey, until you start saying it right, I'm going to keep doing it." All right, so we got
Wait.
invisibility. We got controlling things at a molecule level.
Yeah, that's what Poodle
Or
said.
even
And then
weather
Silverwolf
control
said
as well.
invisibility or flying, which I mean, flying would be cool. You could get places quick.
You can do
The only
Never
thing
do it
would be the
traffic
bugs.
again.
controlling the weather.
Controlling the weather. All right.
Thought that would be a good one.
Teleportation would be good also.
What would be
Yeah, you
yours,
could
Mexi?
teleport into anyone's
Mine's not
room,
for
walk
good
like-
reasons.
Oh, perfect.
Well,
Now I
the
know.
thing we say
Now I know.
invisibility
Answer has
was
been
for good
for not
reasons.
good
I could go rob a bank.
I want X-ray vision.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
It's reason I said not for good reasons. But I want to be able to
wait,
turn it
but-
on and off. I don't want just X-ray vision 24/7.
He's gonna be the
Man,
creepy dude in the
Shadow.
anime that's just like either super strong or really wise, but is like a massive pervert.
yeah,
Exactly.
like the one from that little child from what was it? Oh my god, I forgot the anime. My Hero Academia, right? They had one of those.
Oh yeah. And I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
this last season of My Hero Academia, I started watching it. Pretty fire, man.
I've heard of that one.
I'm actually.
I wanna see it, I
stopped
can't
watching
wait.
it.
It up on it, but then I just got bored with it and quit watching it for a while. So I do that. I go through phases. I don't know if you guys do, where like you start busting through an anime and then you're like, I'm getting burnt out. I got to watch something else.
That's right here.
Yeah.
The number one
No,
anime that makes
I
Yeah.
will
you do
watch
that.
that all day,
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
day. It does not. It does no. For me, I am good. That's what I can turn on, and I am great. There are
One Piece
characters
is
I
real.
like, but then there's characters
Piece
that
is
I
real.
cannot stand in there.
But yeah,
Right.
I've been watching the newest season of My Hero, and I'm telling you what, they definitely stepped it up for being the last season. They definitely poured a lot into it. I mean, the fight scenes are just epic. The storyline is starting to really clean itself up. All Might is fucking back at it and just losing his shit and like pouring everything into it. I mean, this is definitely an epic last season for what started off as kind of it's okay anime to getting to the point now where it's like, okay, this anime is actually not bad at all. It's actually pretty good.
I mean, it's not bad. I just, yeah, I
I
can't.
got bored with it.
It's gonna have sections where it's gonna be boring. I will totally admit that, but I will admit that it has some of the best fight scenes that I have seen in quite a long time.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like the recent one, Endeavor versus the Emu or Nomu, whatever,
Yeah.
the bad guy. That fight alone was one of my favorite anime fights of all time. Like in my top 10. Like just the
Interesting.
storyline of like how it goes. Like the storytelling is awesome. But oh my god, some of the episodes I'm sitting there like, can we
Yeah.
can we
And I think that's
Yeah.
where
Can
I get
we-
to
Can
where
we
I'm like,
scrap?
I gotta get out of here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, I think-
Is he crying again about what? Like that's
For
just
me,
how I
Solo
felt.
Leveling has the best fight scenes.
It has good
Solo
ones.
leveling is definitely so. That was actually one of the topics that Frank was going to bring up, but unfortunately Frank wasn't.
Hell
able to
yeah,
come in
hell
today.
yeah, hell yeah. So
but
I'll
one of
bring
the
it
hot
up.
Topics was, do you guys
He's
think that
MIA.
Solo Leveling deserves to be the anime of the year, or do you think it's just kind of
Definitely.
mid anime?
No, it's
Honestly,
definitely
I
anime
didn't
of
think
the
I
year.
was gonna like it, and my son kept saying, "And you need to watch this. You need to watch this. Take the time and watch this." I busted out both seasons in like 3 days,
Yeah,
only because I'd
exactly.
streamed and tried to get shit done, but I was still trying to watch that at the same time.
It's amazing, and I can't wait for 2026 for the third season.
I think
Yeah,
for
it's
me,
gonna
I
be
saw
good.
a TikTok or something that somebody had made, and a guy
Yeah.
went running, and he went, "Oh, he didn't have his Crocs in sports mode." And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" My son's like, "It happens, but the Croc part isn't in it." And I was like, "Oh, that would have made it fucking awesome."
Yeah, I mean, people make awesome shit, honestly, like fan base. Yeah, they
It
can
was
make
like,
awesome
I think
shit.
it was like that first episode of Solo Leveling, like when they all go into that room and then they go to run out, and some
Yeah,
guy gets
yeah,
vaporized,
yeah.
and
Where they
like
get
they were like,
fucked
his
up.
Crocs weren't in sports mode, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's like a parody. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have to
I
admit
was
That
like,
was
I
a
need
good
to
one.
watch this.
The abridges for Solo Leveling have been pretty good. The whole sister leveling thing was fucking absolutely hysterical, and then it went from like sister leveling to stepmother. Like they did this whole fucking like terrible fucking half porno-ish kind of thing,
Yeah.
and they just made him into such a creep and shit. It's just like,
Does
wow, they
anyone
just
else
took the
watch
story and
Abridged?
just tortured it.
don't
I
think
haven't
I've
watched
seen
the
that
abridged
one.
of Solo Leveling.
Haven't.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, they're hysterical. They're absolutely funny. They're worth watching after you've watched it. I mean, as long as you go into
Yeah.
it knowing that it's just purely just to pick fun at it. I mean, they don't take
Yeah.
nothing seriously about it at all.
My favorite Abridged is Dragon Ball, though.
I've never seen that, Poods.
Dragon Ball's got pretty good ones.
Dragon
Yeah,
Ball,
it does.
That is the one anime I will not watch.
What, Dragon
I-
Ball? Fuck, you know that. I love you, but yeah.
Okay, anything that I need to
What?
know about Dragon Ball, I call my sister. Who the fuck is this character? What's he about? Okay,
Well-
my sister absolutely loves Vegeta. That is her person. And
Thank you.
Look. This is the guy right here. This is the guy. This one right here.
Didn't we
Not
already
Vegeta.
didn't we
This
already cover
guy.
this in the first episode that Goku was the ultimate compared to Vegeta in the
Well,
think it's
for
Vegeta.
me,
world.
for me, it's like it's just more of it's one of those animes that I never got into. I can't like I've
Very
tried.
fair.
It's just it's not for me.
Here. Dragon Ball was my whole childhood, basically, so I just continued with it.
Dragon Ball.
I mean,
is
I
good when
watched
you're
I
a
watched
kid,
one
but
of them
adult
growing
part
up
is
with
fine.
my sister. She got more into it than I did. But like
Mm-hmm.
even when we were young, we were watching everything in Japanese. And I think
Yeah.
at that point there wasn't even subtitles on the bullshit. She was just watching it, and I'm like, I don't understand this. This is weird. That guy has a monkey tail. What the fuck's going on?
Oh yeah, the monkey tails? Yeah. I want a tail myself, honestly. It's cool.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, just go buy one.
Yeah, you can.
No, because I can't control it if I buy one.
They have ones that you can control.
It will just be there. I want to control it. I want to be like Frieza and catch someone, like
You
choke
just gotta
someone
use
with
some
my
ass
tail.
cheek muscles, and you can control it. I mean, they got them out there.
Sure, yeah. But can I turn like in a great ape when the full moon is out?
I guess that depends on how much alcohol or drugs you've done. But yes, it is
True.
possible in a sense.
Yeah, I guess.
You
Well,
can be anything you want to be, Linksy.
but yeah, for that to be realistic, everyone will need to do drugs. Like everyone.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to do those drugs that make me think I turned into a giant monkey.
Oh, that'd be
It's
fun.
not giant monkey, it's great ape. There's a
I don't
difference.
care.
Bro.
I don't
There's
care.
a difference.
It's a giant hairy animal, and I don't want to be that.
Ozaru, there's a difference.
With a really dumb weakness of cutting its tail off. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, or destroying the moon. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, which one's easier, destroy the moon or just cut the damn tail? We'll just
Destroying the moon.
Destroying
Because
the moon.
if you're trying to cut my tail, I can fucking demolish you, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you
well,
if I
they're-
grab your
I'm
tail,
invisible,
you're
and I
not
just
moving.
come up while you're sleeping and cut
Yeah,
that bitch
but
off.
you're a human. It will be easier to throw a nuke on the moon.
True.
Think about-
Donut's gonna be invisible, run up behind you with scissors, and just cut off the tail.
No, because you're a normal
Yeah,
human.
like what about if like I was sitting there, me and Nutter Butter kept you occupied, and Silver just come up and cut your goddamn tail off because you didn't see him.
With what? With what will he cut my tail? It's a giant fucking tail.
Yeah,
A
I got
giant
teeth.
axe or something.
That's
I
what
got
they
teeth.
say to,
Plus,
Sorry,
Silver
man.
Silver will never do
Hey,
such a
he
thing
said
because
cut
he
it off
loves
with his
me.
mouth, so you would be
John
happy.
Shinobi did it with just a fucking
You might be
sword.
just pretending to love you, and then he's just
Twice.
gonna.
Oh,
Come at
maybe
you
he's
one day and
pretending.
cut off
You're
your tail.
right. Maybe
Wow,
he's
Nutter,
pretending.
why are you giving away my plan? Like,
He doesn't want to play Dragon Ball with me for some reason, so
now I gotta find a new game. All right, we'll find a
Yeah.
new game.
go find a new game. All right, back.
No, actually,
Not something in the bedroom, though, please. That's for us time only.
Yes, of course, of course.
Stay
Yeah.
out of that. You'll have
webcam
fun.
He gave me and
You
the
do
Lost
that
Watchers
off
guys as well.
stream.
Yeah, off stream. Nobody needs to
Off
know
stream, off
about
stream.
that. I don't even know why you brought that up.
I didn't. You did.
This is gonna be such an anime episode.
Mexi's like, I'm staying the fuck out of this shit, bro.
Mexi's like, I was here for the anime. I don't know where the fuck
Yeah.
this is going now.
I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
listening. I'm
talking
just-
about
I'm just listening
anime.
to
What's
banter and argue with each other? It's funny.
okay? I have a question,
This is
I
actually
have a question.
Hentai.
and it's a
Nutter,
really cool one.
Linksy's talking.
Hentai.
So, do you think eventually, if Jinwoo levels up, that he can become stronger than, let's say, Goku?
I
He can get stronger than
think
Goku, but he
sure.
won't be stronger than Vegeta.
I 100%.
Shut up, Silver.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, that's why. But some people were saying no, he can't. Why? Why can't he? Like, why wouldn't he be able to?
So
Like, is
far,
there a
he
limit to the
still- he
system,
still
or
has like several?
It don't
levels to
seem
go
like there's
before
a
he hits
damn
his max.
limit to it.
yeah?
No.
Like he's nowhere near his full potential, even after season
Oh,
2.
yeah, not even close.
Like he has barely scratched the surface. Of
I mean,
where
and
he's
I
going to
already
go.
think he could take him now. So
No, he can't
If he
take him now.
hasn't-
Come on. No, let's
I
be
don't
serious.
think
Let's
he
be
can.
let's
I don't think he
Let-
can beat him.
let's
go by
be
Dragon Ball Z
fucking real.
standards. You have to go by Dragon Ball Z law. He would kick the shit out of Goku or Vegeta the first round. Always happens.
Okay, first round, yeah,
First
because
round
Goku
always
will
goes to
let
the
him.
fucking
Yeah,
enemy.
yeah, fair.
Second
Well, that's
round,
because Goku would be
depends.
warming up because he wants to test his ability. So that's why he would lose the first round. That's what I
Yes.
think.
Yes, that could
And then
happen. Yeah.
afterwards, then
Then
like-
afterwards, Goku will go mid, beat his ass, give him a sensu bean, and then go all out.
and then send Gohan.
oh
Great
yeah,
song.
maybe not even Gohan. Maybe he will send like the Pan, the youngest
He
one.
might say Pan. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
go
he
She's-
sent,
beat
what's
his ass.
name? That oh god, what the hell is his name? The dude with the fucking afro, always made friends with.
Oh,
Boo.
Satan.
yeah, Satan.
Oh, Mr. Satan. Yeah.
Satan. We'll send Mr. Satan.
Oh yeah. Now, honestly though, he can beat a lot of characters, but he can't compare to Goku, Vegeta, not even Krillin. Right now,
He-
I'm
he-
saying.
I was so.
You're,
mad
you're
when
saying
they
wait,
did
Jinwoo
Krillin.
can't beat Krillin right now?
No, he can't.
I think he can. I think Jimmy could beat all of them.
Just kick
No.
Krillin and he would go down. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
you're
but
saying
no.
like now in the anime, like he just like he has Biru as like as a shadow, but you think that Krillin's gonna beat
Biru
him.
is nothing, bro.
He has Igris. Igris is
Yeah,
OP.
he's okay.
You're telling me
Ibiru
Igris
is
is gonna
okay
beat
also,
Krillin?
but
Okay,
he-
I can't tell if you're trolling. I can't tell if you're
no,
trolling.
no, he can't.
Oh my god.
Not the like the Krillin right now where he sparred with Goku in blue. Come on. He sparred with Goku in blue.
Okay.
Super Saiyan blue.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
God level.
You don't think Goku transformed to that level, but like still kept it easy on him?
I mean, yeah, he kept that.
boost his morale?
Obviously, he could one shot Krillin, but no,
I mean,
I don't think Jimbo
Jesus.
can beat Krillin. He can beat Yamcha though. Everyone can beat Yamcha. Let's be real.
You just flick him, just go away.
What was his attack?
Wolfang's fist.
Yeah,
Wolfang fist. That's what it was. Yeah.
I know everything about Dragon Ball. Just ask me, bro.
Well, then if I have any questions about it, I'll ask you or my sister and see who gives me.
Yeah,
the better
exactly. You
answer.
can ask me anything about everything in Dragon Ball, and I'm gonna be 100% real. I'm not biased or anything.
Except for your favorite's Goku.
My favorite is Goku, but Vegeta is cooler.
All I gotta say is
I'll give it
Vegeta got
that.
the better wife. Okay.
Vegeta's got much better attitude towards life. I prefer his fuck off
Best
attitude than
wife.
Goku's dumbass attitude.
Best wife has Gohan.
I won't disagree, but out of Goku and Vegeta, Vegeta got the better wife.
I mean, Bulma does use the Dragon Balls to fucking wish for her to be younger. Plus, she's a multi-billionaire, so yeah, Bulma is the better wife. I'll take
And didn't
Bulma any
she-
day of the week.
Didn't she threaten Vegeta with
No showers?
no
yeah.
bath,
yeah,
no
yeah,
bath time or no showers? And Vegeta was like,
yeah.
"Go ahead,
yep,
Goku. Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead."
Yep.
See, there's your answer.
I'm
The
not
only people on the
sacrificing that.
planet that can actually beat them are their fucking wives.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely, yeah. I mean, Bulma smacked Beerus.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Let's be real. She did slap him, and Goku couldn't land a blow on him. So,
That's fucking
is Bulma stronger than Goku?
oh god, that-
Confirmed.
she might be got some
That-
hidden powers that she just ain't letting anyone know
Oh.
about. I guess there's always a possibility she might not be human.
Yeah.
She seems to be
Well-
extra smart. You know, she is a little bit-
But let's be real. Strongest character in Dragon Ball, besides the gods and angels, is a woman, a female child, Arale.
that's true.
She is a gag character, but she is the strongest character in Dragon Ball besides the gods and angels.
Yeah.
She smacked both
true.
Goku and Vegeta with ease. So,
So
Lexi's just here for the banter.
You guys go back and forth.
Have you?
That's what I feel like.
anyone seen the anime that came out on Crunchyroll this season called To Be Hero X?
No.
I haven't.
No.
Okay,
I-
so
Go ahead.
this is an anime that doesn't have any manga behind it, so it's a Crunchyroll
Oh.
exclusive, which I actually really prefer because I can't read ahead like I did with Solo Leveling, so I kind of know what's gonna happen in the next season. So,
Yeah.
but this anime is basically, in a sense, it's about superheroes, but they get their powers based on how the people view them as in trust. If they trust them, then their powers will come out. But
Yeah,
if
that sounds
people if they
good.
lose
Oh.
people's trust, they lose their powers to the point where they'll
Oh,
have no
interesting.
power at all. And
That's kind of
Okay.
cool.
yeah, so it's really weird, and it gets to a point where the story basically tells of how one hero became basically a god because
Everyone trusted
their
him.
trust in him went from trust to faith. They
Oh,
looked at him like
crazy.
a god. So basically, because they reflected him like looking at like a god, he basically became a god. So it took a whole bunch of superheroes to bring him down. Well, now the story is talking about these new heroes that are
That
coming
sounds
out
cool.
and how they, how they have these contests and stuff to see who's going to be the next top heroes. And
I
stuff like
definitely
that.
need to watch it.
It's kind of become commercial-ish. You got these people are trying to fight for top spots and all this shit and all this, but in the background, all this fucking seedy shit's happening. And
Okay.
at first, it threw me off, but when you watch it, it's going to switch different styles of anime. It's going to go from classic to more modern to a little CGI version, and then it just kind of switches back and forth. Don't be thrown off by that. There is a reason for it. So that's the only thing I can tell people is because sometimes people get thrown off by when they start changing the anime style in the middle of the show or whatever.
Yeah.
But there is
Yeah.
actually a real purpose for it in the show.
What was the name again?
To be Hero X.
To the Hero X. Okay.
It is.
Just wanted to have it there.
I hate to say this, but I actually told my friend the other day, I was like, I am more excited about season 2 of that than I truly am of Solo Leveling 3. Like,
Oh, nah.
I know.
I will
yeah,
fight
hate
you. I
myself
will
for saying
fight you,
that,
Locke.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, is that I already know where season 3 is going. So
Oh, yeah,
watching the
fair.
anime
I
isn't
know
as
also.
exciting to me because I've already read way ahead. But with this, there is nothing. They are releasing nothing about what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
So
that's good.
You get to go into this raw and you don't get nothing except for what's coming out. So that's what kind of makes this a little extra
You
special.
don't
is that
have
the
you don't
storyline
know
is
what's
so
gonna
good
happen. Yeah.
That it like instantly hooked me. I was like, oh God. And I'm gonna have to watch it again. It's one of those series you're gonna have to watch a couple times because there's so much in it and so much going on in the background that if you don't catch it the first time, you might not catch it the second time. You might have to go a third time around and go, oh shit, I missed that. What the fuck? Like when the final episode happened, like it's one of those episodes you go, no fucking way. That's what this is all about. And you go, oh, I need to rewatch this and start paying more attention to this.
Yeah.
So it's a really good anime and I've been recommending it. And yeah, if you get a chance, watch it. It's definitely worth
I'll
it.
definitely will check it out.
Yeah, it's a wild fucking ride. It's got it's very dark, pretty much almost through the whole thing. Like you find out some really seedy shit that goes behind all in the background and everything of these heroes that are supposed to be these grand people and everyone's looks up to them. And like I said, everything is based on trust. And as soon as they lose the trust of the people, they lose their powers right away. I mean, it's not like a down.
Damn,
Yeah.
see, I'd never
Yeah,
get
that
my
sounds really
powers.
cool.
What do you mean?
Uh,
We have trust in you. Kinda.
yeah, it would be
Sorta.
lost so fucking
Kinda.
quick.
See, you'll know our faith, and you'll know the faith in the donut based on the size of that donut behind you. If that donut starts getting bigger, it's because we all start having more trust and faith in you. So
Yes.
as the donut
So-
behind you gets bigger.
Don't be afraid. It's just our fate getting bigger. Nothing else.
It's not an illusion.
Yeah.
Yes, that donut is getting bigger.
What? Okay. I don't know how many
I
of.
should have James be like, "Hey, James, you should find a donut that's just slightly bigger than that one and buy it and just replace it, but make sure it's the exact same one so it looks exactly the same, just slightly bigger."
Well, it's got to have the Simpsons on the back.
Oh.
Oh, that's a dub.
Simpsons
I'm sure
sucks.
we can find like a Temu knockoff.
That's
that says
cool.
The Stimsons.
I have two of them. I have a chocolate one and I have a pink one.
We'll find one that says The Stimsons on it, and it'll look the same. You will never notice.
Okay, so how many of you have watched One Piece? Like, many of you are caught up?
Oh, caught up? Fuck you.
In any of it?
I'm caught up.
I'm almost there, Linksy.
Okay,
I'm getting there. I am getting there.
I'm on episode
How-
678. So
Oh,
I'm nowhere near it.
no.
I
Okay,
can
so
tell
I
you
can
what
ask
episode
Silver.
it's on. I haven't touched
Oh,
it.
I'm caught
in a
up in the
little while.
manga too. Like I'm
How do you like the new animation, Silver?
honestly not a fan.
Yeah. Okay, finally someone who understands.
Like
Thank
but
you.
here's my thing. I understand, like, without giving spoilers away, I understand why they're doing the animation.
I
but at the
understand
same
also,
time,
but it sucks.
It's yeah.
Like
Yeah.
bring me back that
It was kind of like
look
like
that
when Naruto faced like in Naruto when Naruto faced Pain, when it was that one scene where he changed into
the fox,
the fox
Ninetales,
and that whole
yeah.
animation thing. I was
Brahma?
like,
Yeah, when he started beating him with a rock in the ground, like what the fuck, bro?
I was like, what the, huh?
Yeah.
But I was like, whatever. Like, you know, it's saving money, I guess, with anime. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't a fan of that. And this kind of reminds me of it. But I will say some of the scenes are still really cool.
Yep.
Hence
Yep.
Zoro's when he's fighting, or well,
I mean,
the fight without saying sorry. I almost did, but
let's
he did a fight, and that was good.
let's be real. The one who draws the anime are Zoro Glazers.
Mm-hmm.
They are definitely Zoro Glazers.
Yes.
You can
yes.
see it in the whole
100%.
fucking anime, bro.
100%.
And I ain't
Sanji
mad.
doesn't get it to justice.
Fuck
I think
Sanji, bro.
No.
Fuck Sanji.
No.
Give my boy Usopp. Why did I say Usopp? Give
Usopp.
my boy Usopp
Give Usopp
some
his-
power ups. I need God Haki on him, bro. I need him to be what he says he is. God Usopp.
Well,
I don't like Usopp.
that's there's
He is probably one of my least favorite
theories
characters.
coming.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't want to
there's-
spoil shit,
Yeah, but
I know
there's
Usopp is
but I
supposed
want
get
to
more
talk about
badass,
so
but
much
the-
shit.
Oh, he's such a tool sometimes.
but I will say that I said this the other day on my live stream that the character Whitebeard in One Piece, after reading the recent manga and like animations and stuff, he has came into my top 10 all-time favorite anime characters
Yeah, Whitebeard
of all
definitely.
time. Whitebeard,
But for-
like his whole, just everything about
Is
him.
he like your
Everything
favorite
about
One
him.
Piece character?
Yes.
Oh.
Before it was somebody else, but he.
Who was before? Who was before? Who was before? Tell us. Don't be
Before?
shy.
Before was Zoro.
Oh.
Who
mine
is your
was
favorite,
Garp.
Linksy?
Garp, all the way. Monkey D. Garp.
He's king. He's king.
He is
He's king.
boss.
He's king.
Especially you don't win.
Yes.
Yeah.
King. And you can see the resemblance of the two,
yep.
and it's like, there's. Yes,
I had goosebumps
it's
on that
awesome.
scene. I had goosebumps.
What with when he survived the one attack and he just
Yeah.
went like this and went full demon. Yeah. Sorry, but yes. It is One
I
Piece
want to
is the
talk
best
more
story
about
that's
it.
not finished.
Yeah,
I've never seen One
definitely.
Piece.
Trust me, you can't
Mexi?
spoil anything,
Fair.
'cause by the time I get
That-
to where
that's
you guys
fine.
are at,
It's
I'll
totally
probably forget
fine.
all about it.
It
Yeah, but
is-
still,
OJ's help.
if I say what happens, trust me, it will ruin it so much for you, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me. Like
There's
the
whole
point
storyline
we're
and-
talking right
Okay.
now about Garp. Oh,
My
man.
kid tells me all of this shit and ruins all kinds of animes for me, and then goes, "Hey, you need to watch this. This went down," and I'm like,
Okay, so yeah, there's a difference.
"I don't
Just
need to
'cause
watch
say
it now. You
doesn't
just
mean
told me
see
what
it.
happened."
My theory is, yeah, you can talk about it, but until I see it, that's when it.
Okay, you want us to spoil you? Okay,
Well,
I
don't
can
care,
talk
'cause
about
as
it.
of
I don't
right now,
care.
my favorite character is Buggy, so y'all can. fuck off.
Buggy, he
love
becomes an emperor. There you go. He becomes an emperor. I don't know if you're caught up, but he does become emperor. So there
Oh.
you go. I spoiled shit for you.
He just got the phone call, so I think he just missed it.
He missed it. He missed it. Oh, also second favorite.
But-
Oh,
But your second
the
favorite One Piece?
yeah. Oh my gosh. Why did I? Rayleigh. Yeah, Rayleigh.
Really? Oh, the Dark
Yep.
King? Yeah, he's cool. He's
Yeah.
cool.
Especially
Good
when he went to Blackbeard. Like,
Can
Yeah.
you guess who
He's-
mine is, Linksy?
no, Luffy. No, Luffy is not. Is
Chopper.
it Luffy? Nah, not Chopper. I don't think
he's
it's
not
Chopper.
part of their crew. Okay,
Not part of their
Okay.
crew.
Uh,
he does, dear.
Is he strong?
Is-
That's what I'm gonna ask.
is he in multiple seasons?
Yes,
Okay. Smoke.
you can't see him,
Smoker.
but I have a bunch of him on my shelf.
Oh, you have a bunch of him on your shelf. No.
Law.
Law, really?
I like Law.
He is cool.
Law's
I
a
wanted
cool
to say
character.
Yeah,
Luffy's brother, but yeah.
Ace.
Mm-mm.
No, the other one.
Oh, Sabo.
Sabo, yeah. Sabo is cool also.
Sabo.
He's cool. He's cool.
I
He
like
is
Sabo.
cool. He will definitely
I was never really a fan of Ace.
see.
Only because, you really didn't get to know Ace all that well.
Wait till you get to Wano. When you get to Wano,
Yes.
it'll
Yes.
get the tissues.
In about 15 minutes, my friend will be here.
Why
and,
do I
and
get
like I said, he
goosebumps
is,
talking with
like,
about this?
the encyclopedia of
Oh
One Piece, so
god.
you guys are
Oh,
gonna love
I
him.
forgot about
Nice.
that.
Oh, I spoiled shit for you, but you didn't hear, Locke.
Well, then I didn't get spoiled, did I?
So
That's what
should I
was
say it
like,
again?
He literally just got the phone
Well, say
call.
it
and I
again.
think he
Should
just
I
missed
say it again? Huh? Buggy becomes an emperor.
Does he? Fuck yeah.
Yes, he does.
I love Buggy. I love his character. I
In
love
the best
everything
way
about him.
possible.
I even like the guy who they have in the live action playing him. I just
Do
like
you-
the fact that
do
he
you-
at least
He does a very good job. That
Do you
actor.
want me
Never
to
watched
tell you-
live action for it.
Do you want me to tell you
It's a good watch.
who's in
It's
his
a good
crew?
watch.
no, we're good. Trust me. In about like I said, in about 15 minutes, I'll be spoiled with every fucking fact that there possibly could be in One Piece because he is
Well,
the encyclopedia
okay.
of One Piece.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. He is the strongest at his category. That's who's in his crew.
Well, I would hope so, or you wouldn't be in charge.
No. The guy who joins his crew is strongest in his
Oh.
category.
Okay.
He is
That was good.
strongest
That
in
was
his
good.
category.
That was good. For now. He's the strongest for now.
Yeah.
Well, for now, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
For now.
I was like,
for now.
really for now, but yeah, I remembered Luffy's crew.
I'm just kinda curious at the point of can Luffy get any fucking stronger at this point? I mean, I know at this
Yeah, I think
know
he
where
can.
you guys are at. I've
I
kinda
think he
heard where
can.
his level is, and it's like, dude, how much more can you be? I mean, you're basically more than God at this point.
He can, but that's because I know a hockey level that definitely Luffy doesn't know about.
That's just insane.
It's
Yeah, and
It's
Gaban
the
knows
greatest
about it,
story.
so yeah.
greatest story ever told.
I want to
That's
talk
still
so
not
much
done.
more about this, but I guess we'll wait for Locke's friend before we talk
Oh yeah,
shit.
trust me, he's gonna be all about talking about all this.
Before we
Yeah,
talk shit,
after he spoils it, I can talk about it, but I don't want to be the one who spoils it.
Hey, Linksy,
It's okay if he
Yeah?
does it.
is there more after episode 1149 yet?
Oh, he's on his way.
I think they're on break right now.
Okay, Tier was asking, so I figured I'd ask
Yeah,
the
because
two that actually
I-
are fully caught up because
I
I'm
haven't-
not fully caught up yet.
I haven't checked lately, but I know they were on a break.
Hi, by the way.
I just don't know how long the break will be. But they are
It
on
could
a
be
break.
1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah, it could be 1 or 2 weeks. It could be a month. It could be a year.
Yeah. They
You
release
never
it
know
when
with
they
those guys.
release it.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? But yeah, the One Piece is the greatest story ever told. The One Piece is real. And
Yes,
if you
the
never
One Piece
and
is
I
real.
always tell everyone, if you haven't started it, you don't need to
Do it.
go all the way through at once. You can go bit by bit. And
Yeah.
there is a website that you can miss all the filler episodes that you don't
Yep.
need to know.
I watch on that
It's-
site.
I just click
I
on the
just-
episode. If it's filler, I zoom through it to see if there's anything good, and then I fucking next one.
No, because on this site it actually skips it. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
go
they
to
get rid
that
of all the
episode.
fillers. There is no fluff. You just
Yeah.
go from
Yeah.
you just stay on the storyline.
You can always go back and watch the filler, but it skips it. Like
Okay. Tier said the break will be 2 weeks for One
2
Piece.
weeks. Okay,
2 weeks.
that's
yeah,
good.
that's what Tier just said.
That's good. So it won't be 2 years. Okay.
But
if it was 2 years, I would have just moved on and been like, "Oh, I need."
No,
to
I
finish
can't. I
this now.
can't. I can't move on. I want to know.
well,
I
that's what I
want to
did
know.
with
It's getting to that point where you're like,
Attack
okay,
on Titan.
Is there such a
Attack
thing
on
as
Titan?
One Piece, or is
Oh,
this just all horse
see-
shit?
See,
They,
Attack
they,
of
they made
Titan.
it too far apart.
I actually don't like that much Attack of Titan. I don't
Messi,
know
what
why.
animes do you watch?
Attack on Titan is such a good anime. How do you not like it?
It's not bad. I'm not saying it's not. It's good. I just don't like it.
See, I think it's better than good. The whole storyline was perfect.
Better than
Yeah,
what?
some of the animated
Better than
animation
good?
they could work on, but the storyline was probably one of the best I've seen.
Fair.
Yeah, no, my daughter gave up when her favorite character died, okay? And she said, fuck this anime, I'm out.
I watched all the way to the very end, and I started late. I started like a year and a half ago, so I started late. But I watched them all in like 1 month, and I was like, no, I can't stop.
It was one of the best first episodes that I've seen in a very long time.
A
for an
lot of them,
anime.
you're kind of like, damn, this is going to start off slow as shit.
Yeah. Nah, this one, like, people are getting ripped apart. A
Yes.
mom. I'm like,
And they
next
didn't
episode.
stray.
Next
They didn't
episode.
stray
next
on the blood and gore. I mean, when the giants are stepping on people, it's just splatter.
Yeah, that's.
He did not skip on that.
But I like
Yeah.
Berserk more for the good for the
All right, you boys
Gore.
have 2 days till the next episode of
One Piece.
One Piece. Tier said,
I mean, I can wait. I can wait.
16th of November.
I can wait. I don't mind it. I watch other animes right now, and they're not cool animes. I watch them on Netflix. They're like small animes that have like 10, 12 episodes. So,
Yeah.
but they're interesting. Like,
But those animes are the good ones, like the short.
yeah, like I don't know if y'all
Kinda
have
short
watched.
story.
Like, if you want something quick and just to bust through real quick, then you
Yeah.
have those.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like I was telling Links earlier, like he wanted to know how many animes I've watched. I would physically have to make a giant list for me to do that. I've watched anime since I was little. Like there are
Yeah,
so many
fair.
damn animes. Like he's like, give me a rough estimate, and I'm like, I don't know, like 80 something at that's like the lowest fucking number.
Yeah.
And it's like I would physically have to go through because even for me, unless I saw a picture of it, I might not be like, oh, I've seen that one.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
fair, yes.
'Cause
There's
you've
some
visually
animes
seen
that,
it, but you
yeah.
don't remember the name of it. per
Yeah,
se.
yeah. Same for
I
me.
don't
Same for
remember
me.
the name to like half the shit
There's
I've watched.
yeah, there's a lot of animes that I have watched that I don't know the names. But if like someone showed me, I would be like, oh yeah, I've watched this. Yeah, I definitely watched this. You know. But yeah, like you
Like,
can't
there's
remember
some-
every
I get
fucking name.
I just get different recommendations. Like my taste in anime is different than what like my sister watches. But every now and then she'll give me one and be like, hey, I need an anime. And she's just like, well, give me a genre. I'll throw one at you.
Mm-hmm.
She's usually the one that gives me like a lot of the horror ones, like Corpse Party.
That was a good one.
I actually enjoyed that one. I was like, this one's weird, but I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Have you watched Ghost Story?
Oh, I think so. I've watched a lot of the horror ones only because my sister's like, watch this, watch
Trust
this
me, you
one,
would
watch
remember
that
Ghost
one.
Story. Ghost Story's
I have
epic.
seen like, what was that anime where? Oh my gosh, I can't even explain it.
The one that was good, but it like died off or something or got canceled was Dead Man. What was it? Dead Man Land.
Dead Man's Land. Dead Man.
Dead Man
That
Wonderland.
one, if you actually read the manga, that one is so good. I'm like, why'd y'all fucking quit? I
Yeah,
have so
yeah.
many
That
unanswered
was a good one.
questions.
It
Yeah.
was a great anime. Yeah, that sucked when they canceled it or whatever, or went on hiatus or whatever. There's been
That
a
was a-
few of
that
them
was a
they've
very
done
good
that
one.
too that just absolutely pissed me off.
There's another one called 07 Ghost that they never finished that one either. I started watching that one and was like, okay,
Hey.
where's the fucking rest of it?
Sometimes it's better if it's not finished. Like they continued with Naruto, they created Boruto, and it fucking sucks,
No,
bro.
no, no.
Like,
It ended with Shippuden. Boruto never happened. It never happened.
well, you can tell
Never
yourself
happened.
that, but
No,
it did
never
happen.
Naruto didn't
It
happen
did
the
happen.
day that I
It
saw
did happen.
Gara with
But
slicked hair, and I went, no,
It's not
I'm
even
done.
that.
Shut this down. I'm never watching this. It doesn't
Like-
exist. You cannot ruin Gara for me. What
Like,
the fuck was
no,
that?
it's not even that. Like,
We have
what
to make 'em
happened
look
to the
older.
ninjas? Now
Slick.
they're fucking fighting aliens, bro. They're aliens. They're not ninjas, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
They're
I didn't even
space
get that
ninjas.
far, okay? I saw Gara with his hair all nice, and I went, shutting this off. I'm not watching this shit. Y'all just destroyed Gara for me. Gara is not the I gotta be looking nice type of guy.
They
Like, what
destroyed
did you do?
Naruto also when he grew old. Like,
Mhm.
what's that fucking hairline, bro? I have a fucked up hairline, still better looking than Naruto and Gaara.
Jesus.
Your hair
I mean,
growth
they went from Gaara being like
It does.
I've had a lot of reasons
the
not to
kid
watch an
the
anime.
kid
but
that
a
didn't
different
give a
hairstyle.
shit to what the
It's a
fuck
kid,
is this
honey.
crap?
And what the fuck? Rock Lee was destined for greatness. What happened?
They screwed him so
Exactly.
So
He was
bad.
destined for greatness, and now he fucking can't do shit.
What is Rock Lee
Bruh.
from? I know who that is, but I don't know what he's from.
Naruto.
Naruto?
Never
The
seen that
strongest
either.
taijutsu user.
All right, Maxie, what animes
So
do
I
you
was
watch?
just about to ask.
I watched everything but the older ones. I watched
he's
all the
on
newer
this
ones.
show.
You
No,
watch the
see, like
newer
I
ones?
watched. I won't do. I have never watched Dragon Ball Z, but I grew up watching Naruto, Sailor Moon, shit
I
like
don't
that.
see Rock Lee on this show.
Like,
Sailor
I'm
Moon.
not a fan of One Piece, Naruto, those older ones. I like, they're cool like to collect, but I wouldn't watch. I mean, for example, I've got Rock Lee
Yeah.
autographed Gem Mint 10. Like, yeah, I'll collect it, but it's not something I'm really into for watching.
Oh, you keep it in the box? See, I can't.
No. This isn't just keeping the box. This is graded.
Yeah. But I would unbox that shit.
This is like $400.
Yeah, still would
They're
unbox
on my
it.
shelf, but they're all in the box. Like I don't take them out of the box.
I
just
can't.
keep
I
all of
can't.
mine in the
I
box.
can't. I can't. That's
Every
that's who
single one
am.
I have is in the box. I have Deku autographed as well in the
All
box.
mine are up there.
I've got
I
a
keep them in
ton
here.
over here. Yeah, I have over 500 Funkos, and not a single one is unboxed.
Well-
Most of them are anime because I like to collect anime, but I don't own them.
Well, that's the same
You
with my
better
sister.
wish I don't visit you, Maxi. You better wish I don't
be an
visit you.
unboxing from
Because
hell.
all that
Oh my
shit,
God, it's
yeah.
gonna be like dealing with a toddler going, no, touch, don't
Time
touch.
for unboxing, chat. We're
My wife has
unboxing
them, and
today.
I buy them for my wife, and hers aren't unboxed. My daughters have them; theirs aren't unboxed.
I will collide with them, and we will unbox everything.
No.
See, that's like my
Yes.
kids. They all unbox theirs. My son has never unboxed his. He's got his small collection, and then
Your
I have
son
mine.
is smart. That's all I'm gonna say. He's smart, but
They're
You
worth
say
money
that.
if you keep them in the box, especially the anime
Hey.
one.
No, my son has already deemed like anything that is in my room that is still in a box when I die is his. And I'm like, bro, you don't get to dictate what I leave you in my death.
like I get dibs on this and this.
I think he just
But-
did.
Oh,
No,
he's already claimed. He goes, anything mom has that's Nightmare Before Christmas, it's mine.
who's
And
gonna
I'm
stop
like, who
him
the
though?
fuck says that?
But who's gonna stop
Oh,
him?
he's already planning for when you die. Don't know
Come
how
have
you
a
just
will
feel
that
about
states
that.
who gets what.
He's like, that's gonna
He's
sell
just
well,
gonna
that'll
steal
sell
them.
well.
You're not gonna
It's
write a
double.
will for every fucking item like that box goes
can see
to
Donut
that
actually doing
person.
Oh, you want to bet? This is me.
You will have a 300
Yeah, I
pages
can see
will.
Donut doing that.
I know.
Donut will
It's
do a
probably gonna
mystery
be more.
box.
You asked me what
Whatever's
my
in the
favorite
box is
kind of
what you get.
you asked me what my favorite kind of animes were. Let's just put it this way: have you ever seen Sword Art Online?
Yes.
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 Animes like that
Everyone-
are a lot of what I watch. That if I had to pick one anime to be my favorite, it would be the Sword Art Online entire series, movies, shows.
Sword Art
I
Online
own-
is good.
I own
Is
every
that
single
in-
video game. I own every single season, every movie, everything. I own them all.
Even the gun what was
Gun
it
Gale
called?
Online?
Yeah. Even
Mhm.
that one?
Yep.
I wasn't.
To be honest,
so
I
Gun
like
Gale
season
Online
one.
wasn't. Gun Gale Online was not what I thought it was going to be. I was expecting more along, to continue kind of the story. It did branch off. I won't say that it was necessarily bad, but at the same time, I won't say it was necessarily great. There's a lot they could have improved on Gun Gale Online after their first Sword Art Online season.
Mm-hmm.
And
It was good. It wasn't like you said, it was like in the middle.
Well,
it
not
had a
that-
nice
It
twist
wasn't
to
bad. It wasn't good. There we go.
Well, not like that. They started this first season with swords and different stuff like
Mhm.
that, and then you go
they
to
moved to
let's branch out to
guns.
guns. It's like, was it the whole point? Gun or swords, and then you move over to this. Anybody who hasn't seen it, I'm gonna get spoiler alert. Obviously, Kirito does use a sword of some sort, his little plasma blade, but everybody else uses guns. And it's like, nah, that's not. I don't care how
Yeah.
strong Kirito is, but it's the fact that a bullet still is faster than a sword, no matter what.
Depends on what
And they make the
anime.
anime 100% how he can dodge all these bullets, and he's so much better than bullets. I think that went a little far.
Yeah,
Mm.
I do too.
He's hacking, bro.
He probably is.
He's hacking.
He's using Cronus.
Definitely.
Hey, I have one of those.
He's using no cheat engine, speed hack.
Oh, cheat engine. Oh,
Yeah, a speed hack. So he can evade everything. Yep.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So sort of aligned. So do you watch that's the other problem with it's not a problem, but like new animes now have like long names.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
and it's
like
like
bro.
the person that
words for one
likes a girl that goes into a dungeon and might
Yes.
die.
Or 100 girlfriends that
Reincarnated in a slime. And I'm like, what?
Hey, Reincarnated Slime is a really good one, though. I enjoyed that.
It's nice.
Like-
yeah.
I like the animes where the name stops after like 4 different words. After that,
When
it's
I
way
have to
too much.
memorize a sentence to be like, hey,
Like-
have you seen da-da-da-da-da-da? Like, what the
Like,
hell? I
it
just
will take.
listed off a whole paragraph.
Yeah, exactly. Like, am I trying to explain the whole fucking anime in one sentence of the anime name or what? Like, you
Yeah.
told me the whole fucking anime, the name, bro.
And now it's like, I don't need to watch it. I know what happens.
Well, I mean, so remember back in the day when animes had like 2 words, or I mean, even for example, the anime K from fall 2012, it was 1 freaking letter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
You
liked
had
that one.
Yeah,
I
you
liked
had to
that
watch
one.
it to know what happened. It didn't tell you in the like you had when I first heard of K, I'm like, okay, doesn't tell me anything about it in the
Yeah,
news.
I
Yeah.
saw
That
that
could be
one
interesting.
pop up. I saw it pop up, and then I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, let's give this a shot. I actually enjoyed that one.
I'm big into
Yeah.
those. I watch a lot of stuff like that. I mean, I've watched obviously High School DxD. I've watched Data Live. I really liked Blue Lock.
Oh, Blue Lock
I'm
is
a
amazing. Yeah.
soccer person, so being able to watch that. But I've watched all of them. I've watched the volleyball ones. I've watched the basketball ones.
Yeah,
You know,
Kuroko
I think
no
I
Basket
watched
and
like one
shit.
basketball one and one volleyball one.
Yeah,
and then
I really
Kuroko no
enjoyed
Basket and
Haiku.
Kuroko no
Sent me,
Volleyball.
it was about girls. You're in the water. They wear swimsuits, and the only thing they have to like shove the other one off is their boobs or
They
your
are their
ass.
butts. Yeah,
I mean, I would like that. I need
That one was actually good, Linksy. I was
I
like,
need you to send me
do
that one.
this.
It
I was like, I can do this.
I
I
think that's
can
so,
watch girls fighting with their boobs and asses.
Yeah.
Why not?
See, I like sports ones. So obviously, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, Sword Art Online, Naruto, all these animes are based off of either abilities, powers, weapons, lots of action fighting. That's another reason why I think these sport animes are underrated.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
enough of it, and with the way that works, is it's showing all based off
Going to
talent.
sleep, Nutter?
He's here.
Oh yeah, he's here, the spoiler guy.
So I prefer sports animes because it's not all about straight up just fights.
Yeah.
That's what Locke told
I mean,
us.
I think that's the good thing, like that you get a choice. Like when you go to watch things, there's different genres for how you're feeling for the day,
Yeah,
what you would
yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
watching. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
You kind of get more with the genres for anime than you do with actual shows and shit. So
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's why I love anime. Oh, Food Wars is amazing.
Oh, Food Wars! Food Wars is great. I'm so
It's
mad
great.
that they
son
got
watched
more.
that, and I walked in one day and went, "What the fuck are you watching?"
I
You
wish
should
there was-
watch it,
I wish there
Donut.
was- See,
And
they
then
would
he
make
was
more
like,
money.
"Here, mom, watch this episode with me." So I watched it, and I was like, "This is so fucking weird," but okay.
They probably would have been more popular if they would have branched out with it. Whether it had been because I've never really seen toys. I haven't really seen a lot of plushes. It's just been basic anime and the manga.
Yeah.
They didn't make any games. They didn't make any advertising toys and plushes, Funkos. You don't really see a lot of it. And if they would have branched out and opened their horizons, I feel like that anime would have went way further than it did.
Maybe.
There's things
maybe.
on there that I have watched that I've actually tried to make at home from watching the show. Yes.
Yeah, I want a cookbook.
They could have easily made money off of that show with as good as it was.
There's actually a guy on.
I will say the food they made on there, I was like, I want to eat this shit.
A guy on YouTube. I think it's the same guy that does Uncle Roger, but he actually.
Oh, Uncle Roger.
And
Yeah.
looking at what they were cooking and seeing if how they would actually taste, and he actually started making some of the dishes, and he's like, okay, these are like fucking legit dishes. I mean, he's like, they're a
Wow.
little heavy on the spice of when they're cooking it. He's like, I don't feel the same thing they're feeling when I'm eating it or cooking it, but he goes,
I
"No,
mean,
they're
fair.
They're good dishes, but
I mean, you can adjust the spice.
And it makes you want food. So, like, I don't, if anybody's seen it, obviously you guys remember the season or the episode where they made the little like bento boxes, but it was the chicken wrap.
Bro,
That
when
made
I
me
talk about
crave
food
chicken
wars,
wraps.
I'm
I
always
went
hungry.
upstairs during that episode and tried replicating it for obviously I don't have everything in Japan. So I tried replicating as best I could, and I craved chicken after watching that episode.
I crave food after watching that anime.
Oh yeah, food in general.
I'm hungry as fuck after watching it. Even after I watch a fucking short of it, I'm like, oh, I'm hungry now. I'm glad that I finished that
You're
shit.
always hungry, Linksy.
Yeah, that is a good point. You're always hungry, so even if you watch an anime about food, that doesn't help.
No.
Hey, I'm always hungry too.
Let's
You
wait
broke
for
it,
Locke to
Locke, you
adjust the
broke it.
camera. He broke the
broke it.
camera. Good job, Locke. Good job, Locke.
Everything Locke touches, he breaks.
Yes.
No, it did. I watched it. It looked like
I watched it
Hey, I
also. I
got
was
that
like, why are they
shit,
zooming in on
Lexi.
the plushes?
Mine looks worn as shit though, because I sleep in mine.
There you go. You fixed it. Good job.
I had to go to manual.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, well, guys, I'll introduce you to my friend. I work with him. He's my boss, and I've been his boss in the past. We've been really good friends for several years now, and like I said before, when it comes to anime, this dude is my encyclopedia. He chose his streamer name today, so it is what it is. His name is the All-Seeing Eye 911.
that's what everything else is.
Oh, is it?
All sing?
Well, then that's his
All-seeing eye.
All-Seeing Eye 911.
I'll give you the lore behind it. I don't even know, like, I think I'm at like 20 tattoos of eyes on my body. So it just kind of, a Thousand Eye Recluse was taken when I originally wanted to go for
I
it.
mean,
so
fair.
yeah, All-Seeing Eye is what we landed on.
Fair.
Cool.
Fair.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
so now it's time for you to spoil some shit about One Piece to Locke because I didn't want to do it.
We didn't want to break it to him.
I didn't want
You're
to
gonna
be the
spoil
one.
it for me too because I've never seen it in general.
Yeah, to
I've seen the live action only because it was on fucking Netflix and my kid wanted to
Yeah.
watch it. I
Watching
said,
that shit,
sure,
so I
I'll
don't
sit
do
with
live
you.
action.
So how did
I
go ahead?
love the live action. They did such a good job.
It's
bringing
good,
to
yes.
life everybody who doesn't watch anime. Like I had my mom coming and asking me, "Hey, did you see that?" And I was like, "Mom, you don't even know. Like that goes beyond what you could ever hope to have seen in those like
Yeah.
episodes for sure." No, what it was so like. What was I supposed to spoil for who? Like I got.
Yeah, well,
You have to spoil everything after episode 600 something for Locke.
You're only wait. Who's at episode 600?
yes, I agree.
678.
What is that like? No,
That's not even Kaido arc. That's not even
No,
Big Mom.
that's Punk Hazard. That's what I want. I want to say that's Punk Hazard.
Yeah, it could be Punk Hazard, yeah.
I feel like you.
Well, I already told everyone that.
Like,
I
do you
don't-
know about Luffy's fruit? You know the.
Nothing. He does
No.
no, he doesn't.
So I'm allowing
He
you-
doesn't
I-
know. He
He
doesn't know anything about Sun God Nika.
See the hard part is like I could spoil you with stuff.
Like
but,
I've already been spoiled to find out that.
I
Buggy
gotta turn them up.
Like,
No, he's important.
yeah, like
insanely
he
important.
becomes like a big top dog. And,
That there's even a theory right now that one of the more famous pirates, Roxy Zebek, who we just got like the biggest lore dump on that we could have ever asked for. He
Yes.
might be Buggy's dad as well.
Yep.
Fucking nuts because like that he was written as this joke character. I don't even know if he was written that way intentionally, but like
read it as a joke, became an emperor.
Yeah, and he's genuinely one of the emperors of the sea,
And
one
I
of the
was,
people who hunt marines. Like it's insane.
yeah.
To see that he
So
does.
I was saying that one of the guys in his crew is the strongest guy in his category right now. I didn't tell any names, so I don't know if you want to spoil him.
The strongest guy on Rox's crew or Buggy's crew?
No, Buggies.
He's saying
Strongest guy
Buggy's crew.
in his category.
In the Cross Guild.
Is literally subserving into Buggy right now. Like it's it is such a
Yep.
Buggy's the figurehead for the whole thing. For what is that called?
Yep.
Cross Guild.
Cross Guild.
I wanted to say sword for some reason.
You're good,
Crocodile and Mihawk, like bro.
Crocodile, Mihawk, and Buggy are the three dudes running this.
And there's theories that somebody else is going to be joining. 2 other characters are going to be joining that used to be villains against Luffy that are going to be joining. It's
Moria, there's no reason not to.
yes,
Absolutely no
yes.
reason not to, especially with that big spoiler that Gecko Moria is probably insanely relevant more than he was
Mm-hmm.
originally to be intended. I don't know. Like I didn't think Thriller Bark was going to mean anything, and now we're going back and going, oh no, that probably framed most of the story.
That's the amazing part about One Piece, though.
Oh, yeah.
They bring out shit that you think it's not important at all.
The dude is
And it actually turns out to be important.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Skypiea.
Skypiea is a great example where it's like,
Oh yeah.
they were getting you ready to know that Luffy's like a literal deity is what he's embodying. And yeah,
Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. Again. Fuck off.
The thing I'm most excited to start learning about, like truthfully, is all this God's Night stuff and all of the
Yes, I can't wait to know about that.
because I don't get it. Like, still, my brain is like, nah, I don't think I have this pinned. I'm gonna be wrong on that for sure.
Yeah.
Because he's got every time
Definite.
a new little layer to that emu thing. It's definitely throws me for a loop every time.
And one of the best things that I can't wait for that's still a big mystery in One Piece is Dragon.
Oh yeah, bro, I'm
that-
excited about that shit.
Reveal in this God Valley flashback, and then just like probably not.
I don't think we are. I think we were just teased with we were gonna get it and then we didn't. But there's supposed to there's the whole thing of there's supposed to be like 9 devil fruits, right?
Yes,
But they only
yes.
showed 6.
Correct.
So one of the 3 is hypothetically could have been dragon's fruit.
Dragons.
That
would have been
that it was.
Segue is like giving
Yes.
during God Valley, but I guess there's got to be more. I'm like, you guys have to give us that at some point.
Yeah. That's the one mystery that I have to know. I have to know what it is at this point because we had the thing with Dragon saying there's nothing worse than or a parent's worst weakness is their child, and I'm like, oh my god, this whole thing is gonna be a full circle. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
Like that heavily ties back to Rocks and having to like go protect Blackbeard. Like all of it's. Yeah, you're right. His is gonna be another one of those. Let's dump a fat thing in your lap.
Yeah.
And go, all right, sit with that, man. Let me know what you think.
Like originally, like for me, sorry, I don't mean to keep taking time, but like Kuma for me, I hated the character, hated
Me
him,
too.
didn't like
Now I
him.
love
I was
him.
happy every time that like he got beaten up, one of the robots. I'm like, get rid of him. Learning the backstory, I'm like, don't touch him. Don't.
Poor guy,
No,
yeah.
no.
Oh, you're one of the better characters. Like you're.
Yes.
Yes,
yes.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like on that subject, Garp is one of those right now where I'm like, I really don't know where I
Oh.
sit with you right now, man.
I love Gar, bro, so I'm excited.
Now knowing what he knows, I'm a little bit like, all right, dude, you got some explaining to do as to why you're okay with most of this. Yeah, you've been begrudging the whole time, but like, you've let some shit go. You definitely have.
And he
definitely
could
did, yep.
hear the voice.
Mhm.
That's what blew my mind. That he could hear it. I was like, how are you able to hear? But yeah.
Everything will be explained, Silver. Don't worry. Everything will be explained in due time.
It's the greatest
But-
story that's not finished.
But definitely Garp, my number one character right now.
Garp is number okay. That's
For me,
honest.
for me.
right now, it's rocks. He shot straight to the top. I was like, everything about
Fair.
this dude, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yes.
Happy that
Fair.
it was a misdirect as far as what his character was supposed to be.
Mhm.
Way happier with this outcome. So good.
I'll
Fair,
say
fair.
Whitebeard's my favorite character in One Piece with the backstory and like what he did and everything. Like for me, after reading like the manga and catching up and everything, he has entered my top 10 best anime characters of all time. Like just what he represents and the whole thing of like being part of the Rocks and then having his own crew and seeing like him being the father figure, like I'll take you in and everything, and did it from beginning to end, and it was just amazing. It was just amazing. He's the GOAT, and going up and fighting against Rocks, that one scene was just, I can't wait for it to be animated. I can't wait. I
Yeah,
can't
I don't care how strong Rocks was. I don't care how weak Whitebeard was back then. Yeah, definitely a Chad move from Whitebeard.
Yeah. Not even using his weapon, just bam, just using his fist. I mean, yeah, he got
Chad
rocked,
move.
but
Chad move. Chad move. I don't care how he got rocked. Chad move from Whitebeard.
yeah. He's the best. He's the best. Went to Marineford to get his son, gets stabbed by another son, tells him that he forgives him, goes off
Yes.
and eats the living crap out of Akainu after he killed one of his sons.
Bro, he bit the
and then
living
gets
crap
killed
of
by another
Akainu
son.
and
It's just-
Blackbeard.
But and
Akainu
Ah.
and Blackbeard.
standing up is always just
Yes. With no scars on
Yeah.
his back, definitely gave me
Mhm.
the goosebumps. Giga
But One
Chad.
Piece is
Giga
real.
Chad.
One Piece is real.
One thing I love about that story is you can find. I mean, there's a plethora of just such good, impactful. Like, holy shit, I'll remember that for the rest of my life. And like,
Yep,
Mhm.
exactly.
and too many of them to count for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we could geek out about One Piece the whole night.
I could talk forever about One Piece.
Yeah, we could
But-
go on for the whole podcast, but no.
But if
Let's talk about something else.
we could totally switch topics if we want.
So we were
Like I can't deal with my goosebumps anymore. Come on. I don't care if I watch it, I still get them.
So we did ask earlier if you had an isekai power, just one. 'Cause, you know, most isekais now are like, here, have like fucking every superpower known to God, and have all the luck you can possibly get. What would be your one isekai power?
So like, if I got just the term of me getting isekai'd and I gain a power, not
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
We've had
Um,
invisibility, we've had flight, we had controlling molecules,
Teleportation.
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 the controlling molecule.
Mexi said X-ray vision.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah.
X-ray vision.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be our.
We have
organizer.
X-ray. We have
Exactly.
weather controlling.
It's for scientific
invisibility,
purposes.
Flying.
See, there you go.
And all innocent reasons. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that too, thirsty, to be honest.
Trying to, I mean, I do like a good telekinesis. Like, for sure, like a good telekinesis. But I mean, for like an isekai world, I would truthfully just want like think of All Might's One for All. That.
Something like that.
Just where you get yoked up and a very massive boost to physical attunement. Like, not Deku's where you get, 9 different powers or whatever, but the original, what we thought it was, probably
Right.
that.
Yeah.
The happy smile.
Because to
Let's
just go
go.
punch your way through an isekai sounds fun.
Some-
Kind of the One Punch Man theory.
Yeah.
I hate One Punch Man.
I love One
Never-
Punch Man. I just say what they did with the new animation.
So
Yeah,
that's been like a huge controversy. That was another thing we were going to talk about tonight. Is that not only did obviously One Piece kind of fall off on the anime this year, but there's been kind of a handful of animes that have been really stellar on their animes, but then all of a sudden they just kind of dropped off, and their anime isn't as clean, or it seems too rushed, or it just I don't know. But One Piece or One Punch Man has definitely been like the centerpiece
Oh, dude,
of that.
like season 3 was butchered. Like it was straight up JPEGs being dragged across the screen. It was
Yeah.
really bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's an excuse for it anymore. Realistically, you look at My Hero that was 18 months ago that it was airing, and every episode so far has been movie quality. Now it's their last season. Sure, they're gonna put a lot into it, but I don't see that there's an excuse.
How do you like the One Piece new animation?
I love it. I really like how One
Uh,
Piece goes about it. They do like if it's an important episode and they know they're gonna do some stuff, they're like, here we're gonna really put some fire up underneath that.
I don't like it.
No,
Linksy disagrees.
Nah.
no,
They
I
don't like
really-
it.
Some of those key episodes, like the episode where you're hearing about Yamato talk to Ace, and there's that generational, like that was art to me, gorgeous, very very well done.
I mean, there's some good shit, but yeah,
No,
I mainly I hate
I
it.
would say that for the majority, they have toned it back, but I think they understand they don't necessarily have to do amazing for all the in between. But if they
Yeah, they just want to be amazing for Zoro. They're glazing him to the max. Like, bro, every Zoro episode is glazed to the max.
they know that. They know that they are very aware who their favorites are. They're like, we're gonna definitely give Zoro a bunch of extra light effects and make him look fucking nuts.
Yeah, but I don't like Sanjin either, but give that man some props, please.
Well, him versus Queen, I did like that one. To
I
be
mean,
honest,
yeah,
I
versus
like that
Queen.
one better than King versus Zoro. I'll be
No,
honest. I liked
didn't.
it. I thought the final attack, like when Zoro attacked, I thought that was cool. But when King was attacking, I just thought that looked a little rushed, like how they animated his attack. But Zoro was magnifico. But
Yeah,
King,
exactly.
on the
They're
other hand,
glazing
was
him,
kind of like.
bro. They
But
said
when when Sanji hit Queen, like that whole scene, and then you see Queen freaking flying out the back, like I thought
Yep.
that was freaking awesome. I thought that was cool.
They even said Zoro is their favorite character, so they're gonna glaze him.
And yeah, exactly. They know they're gonna. There's definitely bias to it, but I mean, but even that, like, there's plenty of people, especially since One Piece has toned it back to this seasonal release instead of doing it weekly like they have been for years. They have more time to do. I hope in the future, as we get more repetition on that, the whole season is absolutely gorgeous instead of just those key frames. Because like
Yeah.
To Be Hero X is my most recent thing that I've just watched, and like
Oh,
gorgeous all the
Locke
way
was
through.
talking about it.
There's not a single bad part of that where I was like, "Oh, this is weak animation." It was like, no, that was really the comparison I've been making recently to the One Punch Man thing. Is that there's no reason you guys had 6 years in between the
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
thing that you ever did. Why are we getting literal way of the house husband animation out of it? Which like
Yeah.
for that because it's kind of geared for that. But when you're looking for one of the best fighting mangas that's out right now, that straight up that dude's drawing is insane. It's like masterclass on shading. I don't know why you would think, yeah, let's just release that. People will be all right. Like nobody's gonna be mad.
No, we're not all right.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't know.
No, I definitely hope that it honestly doesn't get a season 4 or they don't touch it for season 4. Whoever.
Oh yeah, that would
Yeah.
suck. That would suck. Especially imagine if they did like shit on some big part when you
And that's
are like expect.
really what this season's supposed to be is
Yeah.
big shit. So it's one of those like, man, what are you doing now? Why this? Last season maybe, first season even maybe, but like no, you're picking the really
The most important parts and
Mhm.
ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Unfortunately, it
would
does
suck.
happen with some animes.
It does happen. It does
but
happen.
I
It
just
happened
wish
with
it was
Dragon
one
Ball
time.
also when they were fighting Cell Max. Yeah, Cell Max. That animation sucked as fuck. Like,
Yeah, it
bro,
wasn't that good.
that was a huge moment for Gohan, and you ruined it. Even Piccolo, and you ruined it. Like,
And that was
but it is what it is.
yeah.
It is what it is.
And that's the thing is we can't all get it animated by can't all be Mappa, can't all be like Studio Period doing
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
stuff. So you eventually are gonna see some manga that you love kind of done bad, and
Yes.
I mean, like I was just using the example of My Hero, but like season 3 really not great. Like what was I almost would kind of lost the want to do any more watching My Hero animated at all, and then season
Mhm.
4 brought it back for me, and I'm like, no, you guys you're doing fantastic. It's super super pretty to watch for sure. And then somebody was mentioning Solo Leveling when we first came in. That's another one that like
Mhm.
they're just
I love
just
Solo
showing
Leveling.
off at that point. He like
Yeah. The animation is crazy in that.
One of
I just
my
hope
all-time favorite is Bleach, Thousand Year War. I think that
Bleach,
animation is
yes.
it saved Bleach so bad, and it's
really
delivering
hope
so well.
that the rumor that they're supposed to reanimate the original series done the same way that
Fingers
TYW
crossed,
has been
dude.
done.
Didn't they say that about Naruto also? They were gonna reanimate everything?
See, I don't think they got to reanimate Naruto. That's pretty true.
Yeah, I don't think also. I think they will ruin it if they do that.
Yes, but Bleach could use it because the entire first half of that is all censored heavily. If you
Yeah.
read the manga, it's
Mhm.
much more gruesome, and then you see
Mm.
it in the Thousand Year Blood War, where it's like, no, you guys, this dude was drawing some gruesome shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you need that in Bleach. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. It really helps send it home instead of like, oh, that dude
Yes.
busted arm. No, his arm was gone in the source material.
Mhm.
It's still
Yep.
still good. I mean, growing up, I watched it, loved it. It got me into
Yes.
Final Fantasy first, but the most recent stuff is absolutely fantastic.
It's on another level.
They're deliver. I was nervous when they announced it. I'm like, oh god, I hope it's good. I watched the first episode, and I'm like, this is not how it's going to be for each
It's
episode,
more
right?
than
And it
good.
just got better and better and better. And each attack, each Bankai, you feel like. For me, I felt the chills at like when
And the added
when Aizen came back. It
Ryzen, yeah.
was when he came back and did that aura farming, just sitting in a chair and killing everything. Like, bro, I'm like, pfft.
The biggest thing that
he's still OP.
the biggest thing that I think that they did that definitely made the new Bleach what it is the fact that they didn't fuck with the damn story.
No,
they didn't try to glorify
Yes.
anything. They didn't try to fucking they're trying to keep it, close to the original, but a different enough than this is theirs. This is
Their own version of the
they get to
story.
take Bleach and go, hey, we can do better. And they did better. And the story is excellent.
And that's the good part
Mhm.
because they do have Kubo in on it. He's there for all the writing choices and changes that they've made, and everything that they've done has been something they never touched on and something that fans would have like the new Bankais we've seen that like shit that just wasn't there before. And that's what makes me excited for this fourth core because it's supposed to be over half of the entire season is brand new material. So that just makes me stoked of like, oh, do I get to see Aizen's Bankai by the end of this? Do I get to see Ichigo's Bankai done right at the very end? Like what slight tweaks, what more am I gonna get out of this? Because what we already have gotten would never have like the Zero Division.
What's Kenpachi gonna be like?
Yeah. Is he
Oh,
Kenpachi, I can't. They and like they did.
Remy? Gnarly.
Like the biggest thing I noticed is that like in this story, in this way, that the storyline, the way they're telling this story is that you can actually feel that hatred.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel the actual hatred between the two sides. Like in the original Bleach, it's like, yeah, it's there. they spat, they kind of pick fights with each other, do horse shit crime. But in this anime, like there is fucking hatred, and you can feel it. Like you start getting that moment where like they're face to face, and you feel fucking uncomfortable because it's just so intense. You're like, oh yeah, fuck, what the hell is gonna happen? It's like this is not gonna be
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
They definitely
It's it definitely, but with Bleach like doing the this animation and everything, everyone else definitely had to step it up big time because Bleach was always known as like the lower of the big three. It was
Yeah, the lowest
like it
of
wasn't
the big
as
three.
big. For me personally, I love Bleach was my favorite out of the three.
It's good.
was my
It's
top
Well, I mean,
amazing.
there's
But
two
it
different
was the
sets of
lowest.
the big three. There's the older version, and then there's the newer version.
See,
Yeah, what's the newer one? The new
I don't know
one
what the
is
newer
My
ones
Hero
are, but like the
Academia.
old ones were like One Piece, Naruto, and
And Bleach.
Dragon Ball,
And
I
Bleach.
believe.
No, Dragon Ball
And
is the
then-
father of the big three. Dragon Ball is the father of the big three.
Yeah, a lot of people add Dragon Ball in there, but it kind of sits right
No.
outside of it. At least I think.
Yeah.
It's the dad of the
Yeah.
big three. Then it come One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, and now the newest ones are My Hero Academia. What was
Is
the
it-
other two?
Is it Jujutsu Kaisen and
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero
Demon Slayer?
Academia, and yeah, Demon Slayer. I think.
Is that the new three?
Well, yeah, I think those three are the new big three.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And I just think solo leveling's just kicking them all.
But
Like
it's
solo leveling is becoming the son of the big three, which is the dad of the big three, the new big three.
well, it's solo leveling showing people that like it doesn't have to be Japanese to like be super awesome.
Exactly.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
To a forefront, and I
Also, the Demon Slayer new movie, I kind of didn't like it that much.
I didn't
Can't
watch
wait to
the
watch it.
movie, but I know that my kids, both of my older two went and saw Demon Slayer, and then they went and saw the new Chainsaw Man movie that came out, and my kids
haven't
were
seen that
like, "Chainsaw Man movie was so much fucking better than the Demon Slayer one," and my son was banking on
There's-
the Demon Slayer one, and he was like, "No."
Yes, I was banking on it also, and there was one part that I especially hated. I don't want to spoil it for our buddy here, but it was stupid how one demon could regenerate even without the head.
oh yeah, I'm interested to see how everybody reacts to the true ending of Demon Slayer, because
Oh,
me from reading it at a manga standpoint did not the ending was kind of trash.
So I can say I've never seen the movie, but I have a sister who likes to spoil everything for me, and she's already read through the manga and told me exactly what was going to go down. So I already know, but then I'm like, all right, let's see how this movie lives up to the actual manga,
Yes,
because
the movie
they don't
could
always
be-
live up
yeah.
to the manga. Sometimes the manga is so much better than the fucking
sometimes the anime is better, yeah. Sometimes the anime is better. So we'll see, I guess. But yeah, this new movie, I hated the shit out of it. I was standing. I watched it in Cineplex in my country, and I was standing there. Everybody was fucking get hyped. I'm like, why are you getting hyped? This is trash, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Everybody reacts differently.
It was ass.
Well, it's kind of like I can't agree. Like you absolutely love Dragon Ball, but it's just not an
I do.
anime that I will physically watch.
I do love
I'm
Dragon Ball,
it's
and I even
it's
said
not a
it.
me anime. But I'm not gonna talk trash about Dragon Ball because I know absolutely jack shit about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but I can say about Dragon Ball that the movie sucked with the animation when they were fighting Cell Max. It sucked. You can't change the facts even if you love something. Like, that's facts. It sucked.
Yeah.
No, and yeah.
Even
the
even the one movie on the Dragon Ball series on Netflix. What was the name again? Where they went to the demon world.
Oh,
remember.
Dynama?
Dynama. Even that sucked for me. I don't know.
I
You must be picky then.
I'm not that
Dynamo-
picky. Like
See,
Daima,
for
Daima.
me,
I am
I was a
Mexi.
huge
I am super
Dragon Ball
picky.
GT fan.
I will watch
They
an anime
were-
and go, I find this boring as fuck, and then shut it off and watch a different one. Because if I can't get into it, it's just not an anime for me. It might
Fair.
be one that somebody else absolutely loves.
Yes,
but I will.
exactly, yeah.
If somebody comes to me and they're like, "Hey, you should watch this anime," I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a
But
shot.
if it's not for me, it's not for me. Like
Fair,
my sister
fair.
gives me a lot of anime. And there's certain ones that I'm like, oh, I love this one, but I really couldn't get into this one. I watched like episode 3. I couldn't do it. I tried, but I couldn't do it. It's just like
There
when you
was-
watch an anime through and you're like, I'm going to finish this boring ass anime. And then you watch it and you go, yeah, that anime sucked ass. Why did I spend my life watching this?
Yeah, there were some shit in Daima that it wasn't exactly how it's supposed to happen based on the story. Like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and shit like that.
I agree with the comment about GT. That was I don't know. I'll die on this hill. That was the best Dragon Ball material it's ever.
I
been.
liked
It was-
GT. I didn't like Daima.
No,
like-
even Super. I was like, why'd we do this? The Super Saiyan for all that timeline or whatever split you guys. I don't know. GT was.
I loved
the best
Super.
story in every way.
Tournament of Power is my favorite shit ever.
That's the
I-
end of
I-
Super, correct?
Yes.
See,
I
did
understand
some
the
of
tutor-
that. There
the
was some of that
tournament.
was good, but like the people who adore Super say that GT's not canon, and I'm like,
No,
dude,
GT is good, and GT for me is canon, but Super is my favorite arc. My Tournament of Power, especially. Like, bro, Vegeta giving that speech, then Goku coming in with the Ultra Instinct. I'm like, goosebumps, bro, goosebumps. It was so
That was
good.
good.
It was so fucking good. And then fucking Roshi coming in, eliminating so many guys, showing that his strength is good. Then we had Krillin, which was good with Android 18. My favorite character, by the way. It's not Goku, it's Android 18. Then who else we had? We had Tien. The only part I hate is why didn't they even thought about Yamcha? I know he sucked, but come
oh
on,
God,
bro.
because it's Yamcha.
he's still stuck.
But give it some thought, you know, like give it a chance. Maybe make them fight each other with someone or something, or
The one funny
even
thing
ask
with,
him and
go ahead.
even ask him, you know, and make it like he didn't accept. You completely forget about that shit. I know his
Yeah.
ass. I hate that guy also, but come on, he was a guy from the story who brought Dragon Ball where it's at. You can't ignore that shit.
Yeah.
It
So
is.
did Chaozu.
Yeah, Chatsu also, but you know, we don't want a guy who can fucking explode his shit and he's gone forever. Nah, we don't
I
want
always
that.
felt like Yamcha was like a off-brand Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh. Like that was the
Joey
energy
Wheeler.
I got from him.
Yeah.
I love Joey Wheeler in
Dude,
Yugi.
I love Joey Wheeler. That's why Yamcha for me was like, yo, you're like a bad version of this. I don't. His whole character has always just been like, nah, not for me.
I would say maybe Yamcha is even my top 3 characters in Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know why. He was funny as fuck.
Oh, Joey.
Joey.
Joey
No,
Wheeler.
Yeah.
He's probably
Yeah.
the best character besides. I don't know. Kaiba's like a hard. To
Yes,
because that
Kaiba
was, like, the
is-
original horror farmer. He like,
Yeah.
Yes.
so-
I loved Kaiba.
I just love Joey's commentary. He'd be like, "Oh man, I'm kind of screwed here. What am I gonna
I'm
do?"
fucked.
And then he
I'm
draws a card. He goes,
Oh.
"Yo, Ukes, you never guessed what I drew. I drew
When
a
he
card
did
that
the
makes me
big
get the red eyes
move-
black dragon. You're done."
When when
the
when
action
he-
is too good. I love it. Like fantastic.
literally 2 days ago there was a short that popped out when he did the big move against Kaiba, when Kaiba attacked him and he switched the attack to what was the guy with the eye on his head. I forgot. But yeah, he
I haven't
basically
seen it.
eliminated that guy. No, maybe it was
Ow.
what?
Was it Bakura?
Cora?
Bakura, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
It
didn't
was
like
someone
Kaiba.
of the
Merrick is his other.
it could be Merrick also. I don't know. I
his alternate-
forgot.
Merrick
but
had
yeah.
the
Kaiba attacked
Raw.
Joey and he switched the attack to that dude and he was like, what the fuck happened? I'm eliminated. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Joey doing a Giga Chat moment. Yeah, I love this shit.
Yeah, take that, Kaiba.
Tech that guy, but yeah, attacks with his 0 attack minions.
Yeah, I got the time wizard.
I never liked Kaiba as a kid.
See, as
Why?
a kid, no, but as an adult, I've been like, nah, you're kind of cool, dude. I have to.
I mean, I was 7 when the show came out. It's like, you know,
I mean, yeah.
I was a kid when it came out, and obviously Joey has been a fan favorite since I was a kid. Like he's never changed. He just got better and better and better. But as you know, like you said, he's the ultimate aura farmer. You know, it's now that
As a
I
kid?
know what I'm looking for as characters. He's like the ultimate person. Like if I had to pick a team to go with me, he would definitely be top 3. Say, yo, nope, you're right. You're standing right next to me.
Yeah, you know what you want, bro.
Like in that
Mhm.
the new movie.
Nah, my
He's not afraid to
favorite.
do anything to chase it.
No, he's not. He's even willing to, yeah,
In that new movie
anything.
they did, I don't know. I want to say it was like 2020, 2021, somewhere around there. That is the Kaiba universe, not all the way
Yu-Gi
far
shit.
wins that they've gotten with Yu-Gi-Oh. He literally builds a back door into heaven so he can go fight the Pharaoh again. Like that's
Yeah.
so cool and so hard ass. Like I just have to give him props for that. Like, nah, you do Yu-Gi-Oh to this, you do it to the best of your abilities.
Huh. And did you like the other ones, like GX and the other ones?
GX is where it stopped for me, just because.
Yeah, I like GX. I didn't like the other
The
ones.
school, it made sense. They
Elemental Hero Bubble Bell.
but like the instant it got far away from where they started, I was like, oh,
Yes.
Pro monsters and things like that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
I'm on a bike now. We're gonna duel on a bike.
I
So we're
played
dueling while
Yu-Gi-Oh!
driving. I think that's against the law.
I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, and I fucking hated how I logged into the game. I was hyped to play that game, and I started a match. I ended my turn, and I lost instantly after that turn. Like, he summoned 68 monsters, did 58 fusion, summoned 40 more synchro summons. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Just end my suffering. And I ended up surrendering because I couldn't wait anymore. But
You know what's funny? I do that to people all the
yeah,
time.
you
All the
suck
time.
then.
It's
I
fu-
hate you.
I love it because people try to find you, and I've done it on stream. Back when I used to be on Twitch, I did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh play or Pokemon, just
I
because
hate you.
I could get people who would join me to battle me, and immediately, whether they were sniping me or not,
I hate
if
you.
I went first, I could end them just like that. And just watching them rage in my chat was the best thing
Like,
ever.
bro, I will summon one fucking dark wizard. You're gonna summon like whole fucking army of I don't even know 10,000 attack monsters. Like, fuck that shit. I even
won't
saw.
lie. I did.
Yeah,
I
go
did one duel one time, and I did one card in defense mode, like one monster in defense position, and I had 2 cards face down, and I was
And,
facing
yeah.
a guy, and he didn't realize that the other guy in Discord was in there also. So he's talking to him, or sorry, he didn't realize that I was the guy he was facing. And the guy goes, "What is this? 2012? Like, who's this duelist?" And I'm like,
Bro,
"That's literally
fuck
when I
off."
stopped dueling. Was 2012. So you already know what I'm doing. Okay, got
Like,
it.
let
got
me
it, cool.
enjoy my
I'll just
shit.
surrender. I'll just surrender.
Legs.
Okay, okay.
Okay, talking
let
about-
me enjoy my shit.
Talking about Yu-Gi-Oh and even Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, because those are the things I watched as a kid. Though, I mean, some people
I
consider
love
them
Digimon.
cartoons. Some people
I
consider
love
Digimon,
Digimon.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon as cartoons, but to me, it'll always
No,
be
it's-
anime. Those are
it's
the
anime,
some of
bro.
the OG animes that were meant,
Yes.
a little bit less, because obviously Dragon Ball Z, all of those, all Dragon Ball, all those were animes, Yu Yu Hakusho, but those are more along the lines of a little bit older kids who,
Yes, I would say
could
Pokemon,
watch it.
Digimon, Yu-Gi is more like a kids-based
Yeah,
anime.
so
Yes,
does anybody remember
definitely.
the anime called Monster Rancher?
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
You don't. How old are you though?
I am 28.
I mean, it came out in 1999, 2000.
Maybe if you explain it, I could
Rancher
know.
was literally Pokemon and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh thrown into one anime,
Mm-hmm.
all into one. Monster
And
Rancher
it
did
all
not
involved
go
a
very
disc.
far. They were
All
not very
involved a
far.
disc.
They became a video game. There was a video game tournament for it. It was an anime. They didn't make it far because at that time and day, Digimon Pokemon was more successful than anything. I mean, they
Yes.
still are. Then it became Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Digimon. And then Digimon really popped off with the movies, then the cards, then the music from the movies became real popular. Whenever you heard a song, you're like, the first thing that would come to your mind is, oh, Digimon.
Yep.
Mhm.
And Monster Rancher couldn't keep up with all of that because it was all three of those genres in one. And Monster Rancher, it was like, well, I have these other three. Why would I add a fourth one to it? Monster Rancher was a really good anime. But nowadays, you ask anybody if they know what it is, and they're like, never heard of it. And I'm like, when are you born? Oh, 90s. How have you not heard of it? It was an iconic show
Never
on
heard of it.
TV.
Mexi,
Main
and
reason.
I was born in '89, so
Yeah, but you're donut, so I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, you're doing it. We'll give you the. No, main reason I don't know about it is I have watched these animes as a kid on TV. Like they showed Dragon Ball, they showed Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, stuff like that. They didn't never showed Monster Rancher on TV.
Yeah, it was
in our
on. It was
country.
on.
In my country, I'm saying, yeah.
See, my favorite. See, I watched a lot of that, but my favorite, like, so earlier, because like I said, I haven't watched One Piece, I haven't watched Naruto, and that's where Donut's like, what do you watch? I watch, like I said, I watch a lot of the newer animes. You know, Kaiju number 8. You know, I have watched.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm a guy. I like my high school DxD. You know, I like to see titties in fucking anime, but I like
fights.
the Iseki's animes. But if I were to have to go to animes that were not new and they stopped making animes 20 years ago, it would be like Yu Yu Hakusho. Things like that. Card
that
capture.
one was bomb. Okay,
Card-
I
um,
grew up on that one.
Yes, and I know a lot of people. I get called an idiot by all my friends, but Card Capture Sakura was such a great show, and even to this day, they've remade
Mexi,
them.
I
They've
have
added.
Spinel tattooed on
Yes.
my arm.
It was such a great anime. Like those are the animes. If I had to stop watching anime 20 years ago, it would have been the Yu Yu Hakusho, the Yu-Gi-Oh, the Digimon, Card Capture,
Fair, yeah.
all of those. Even Sailor Moon. Like Sailor Moon still to this day keeps making them and remaking them and adding movies. Like those are the animes that. Those are the type of animes I like. That's why I've never
Yeah.
watched Naruto or One Piece because I'm so used to those other ones. I know for me, it's like it's out of my comfort zone
Gotcha.
because I'm so
Fair,
used to something
fair.
growing up, throwing a whole. Not like that. Look at One Piece. Look at Naruto. I'm sorry. It would take. I would be 55 years old. I'm 34. I'd be 55 by the time I finish both of those completely.
Well, no.
No, yes, because how many? By the time I get
But,
halfway
yeah,
done, they've
by the
added
time
another
you catch
300
up,
episodes, and it's like, fuck,
yes,
I'm still
yes,
far
I agree.
behind
Well, at least
because
with
they
If you
add so
started-
many.
If
agree
you
with
started
that,
One
Mexi,
Piece
I
now,
agree.
you will definitely need like a
That's
year
why.
to catch
So
up.
that's why I never watched it because for me, it's not that I don't enjoy those or like it. I love the live action One Piece. I have read some of the mangas. I've read the first 20 volumes, and for me, even off the manga, the live action was spot on when it comes
It was.
doing it. And for me, that's
I
good
agree.
enough. And everybody's always like, why don't you watch the anime? I would love to watch the anime, but I'm one of those people that I want to watch an anime that's newer or has like 4 seasons. I don't want to watch 300 seasons with 24 episodes in every season. I want to watch something and be like, oh, that was really good. I'm ready for something new, similar, but something different. I'm ready to move on to the next one.
Fair,
And
fair.
I think that's where I think a lot of these other animes, if you've noticed, a lot of these other newer animes, yes, My Hero Academia has 6 seasons, a couple movies, but 6 seasons, 12 episodes, not 20 plus seasons with 24 plus episodes in each one. You know, so I think that's where a lot of these newer animes have learned from One Piece, Naruto, all Dragon Ball, because they dragged, not that like Dragon Ball, they were right to keep going because Dragon Ball,
They were
Dragon
big,
Budokai,
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
they
They
had
were
so
big.
much, and all the stories might have been different, but at the end of the day, if you're a true Dragon Ball person, if you actually watched it, every single different version led at some point matched together.
Yes.
The stories all went together. It wasn't like we're gonna tell this on Dragon Ball and then we're gonna start Dragon Ball Budokai and be like, oh, this is a whole different storyline. All the Dragon Balls were in one giant universe, but all matched at the end. And I think that's where a lot of these newer animes are coming in. They're like, we're not gonna do that where we're running thousands of episodes. We're gonna keep it low, so it keeps people engaged.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Dragon-
3 or 4
the
seasons, a
main-
lot of nowadays.
The main reason why Dragon Ball continued is because of the fans. Dragon Ball was supposed to end with Frieza Saga.
Oh yeah, that was pure. Oh, it's making money. Keep it going.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then they had the Garlic Jr. as like the kind of the filler. But actually the Garlic Jr. was actually kind of cool.
It was cool.
Like
It was.
I remember, what was it? Gohan doing the Masenko Ha for 3 episodes. He's charging it up, whether to shoot or not shoot. Like you just have Piccolo just holding him like, for the love of God, shoot.
My
shoot. Like
my favorite part of all is Piccolo training Gohan, and when he teaches him how to dodge, bro, that shit is fucking hilarious. Dodge smacks the shit out of him. Like, bro, give him a second. He's a child.
yeah.
See,
That's
Favorite.
Gohan's the part of Dragon Ball Z that bugs me. Like as it goes farther, they just do him dirty. Like that
Yes,
kid
exactly.
pissed off Cell, and then
Like-
just like, yeah, I'm just gonna. It doesn't matter. Like I don't. I get it.
Gohan-
the normalcy and wanting some bit more of his like regular life and being a better
Mhm.
father,
Yes.
but like, come on, dude, you get like hell weak.
And that one part he got, they ruined the animation. Like, bro, are you for real, bro? No, but Gohan, besides the movie he got, where he got a huge spike, was the Rock Lee from Naruto. Rock Lee was done dirty also.
He has
Yeah.
And I love that character.
Lee has the
Okay.
coolest moment from Naruto ever. Period.
Yes, and they ruined it. Like,
Everybody
you
has
don't see
talked
him
about-
anymore.
Everybody's talked about Dragon Ball. Who's seen it? I want to know
Yes.
who everybody's favorite character is. I'll start. Mine's not Goku, Vegeta. I'm talking the entire series. Mine's Gotenks.
Android 18 for me.
I have two
absolutely
that I
love
like.
Gotenks.
So I like Bulma, but I like Trunks. Why? I don't know, but I do.
Gotenks was just a funny
Okay.
character. He had a lot of comedy at the same time, being a badass. As because I mean, it was two kids.
Gotenks, yes.
But he was still serious, strong, but at the same time, he
Funny
he
as
was like
fuck.
another Joey Wheeler.
He
He had the dumbest, funniest comments to go with his character.
and the attack
Whereas-
names were just
Yes, but see, that's
Galactic
why I
Donut.
like that. So, like Goku, he has a few of his moments, but they made Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, all these characters to be serious 100% of the time, give it or take 1 or 2 takes per season. Where some of these other characters, Gotenks, Gohan, Trunks, all these the other side characters were the ones that had their moments all the time that gave it wits to make it worth it. And I think honestly, if it wasn't for obviously everybody loves Goku, everybody loves Vegeta. Those are the 2 biggest characters of the show. But I feel like it is the other ones, Gohan, Trunks, all these other side Android, all these other side ones, characters that make the show what it is, because without them,
Yes.
it would have been boring not having something else to make me laugh or be like, man,
Full
what's
on
it-
serious the whole time.
The-
You need somebody in there that's gonna break that up and like kind of make you laugh and shit here and there.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Android
Master
for
Roshi.
that.
Like I started
We
watching.
got Master Roshi. Master Roshi is the
Oh,
king
man, yeah,
of all.
when he's at the shopping
Roshi,
mall. Like,
if they didn't have a
that's-
Master Roshi, the
I
anime
just-
would have been over because he is such a hilarious,
I
perverted
just-
old man.
Yes, I just hate one thing in the anime that was portrayed differently in the manga about Master Roshi. In the manga, it was like he had Ultra Instinct, shit like that. In the anime, we don't see anything like it.
Mm, mm.
He is at the beginning a lot more hard ass. You're right. Very.
Yes. Yes.
All of a sudden,
That-
kind of does it, like that's the one thing with Dragon Ball is there's a certain point where like if you're not Goku or Vegeta, and frankly most of the things we're talking about right now all fall victim to this because Naruto's a massive one at the very end. If you're not Sasuke or Naruto, like don't even fucking try because everybody that they're going up against is such a high tier that the power
Yes.
is insane. Like there's all the subsidiary characters you've learned to love and everything. It's like, yeah, we're gonna sit back and watch you do this because there's no way I can contend with.
I love
Have you noticed it that all the newer animes do that now?
Yes.
One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, they were the ones, Yu Yu Hakusho. They're the ones that set the standards. And now look at all these new animes, even Solo Leveling. At the end of season 2, everybody just stands back and watches Jinwoo.
And it's like, dang, I can't do anything.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it's like those other older animes are what set the level to when you got a main character, all the other characters, no matter how strong they are, they all sit back.
But I
Any of the
kind
magical
of, in some
swordsman
way,
shows,
love
anything.
shit like that.
Yes.
Like, I love seeing one character being a fucking badass and doing this and that.
See,
Sometimes, not all the time. Depends on the anime.
Yeah.
this is another one that the animation got butchered on later on, but Seven Deadly Sins and Escanor
100%.
is
100%.
my absolute favorite of that. Like where the dude is like, "Oh yeah, we can't help." He is so imposing and so
Bro.
insane.
I hate
My
that they
attacks have
killed
have
off
no effect
one
on
of
you?
my
Who
favorite
decided that?
characters.
Who decided that speech is like, oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
chill.
I
That
will
was
be the
probably one
one
of
who
the first
decides.
animes that I
You-
really enjoyed.
You swallowed my son? Who decided that? But his son comes up like, bro, badass. Why do you kill him, bro?
Just don't work on him. He's like, nah, I pity.
I told him, yeah.
Like, sorry.
Seven
Who
Deadly
can
Sins
carry the
was-
sax? I can carry the sax one-handed. What are you talking
Seven
about?
Deadly Sins
Yeah.
was comedy. Like they always
And then he
had
goes
something
into like this
funny to
shit.
do. But
Mhm.
with Seven Deadly Sins, I think they lost their way. So in the beginning, yeah, it was all fight, all comedy. Like that movie had nothing but wits and laughs in it, as well as fights. But as they got, to me, the worse it got. I think they strayed from the beginning, just like Black
Fair,
Clover.
yeah.
Black Clover was such a great anime in the first season. But then they started adapting all these other movies on Netflix, on this app, on this. And with having different people do it, I think they screwed themselves because it's not the same. If they would have just same people, same creators, yeah, let's make a movie. Okay, cool. Not having, oh, Netflix, we want to do a movie. We wanted to do it like this. Now you're branching away from too much. And that's what a lot of the animes don't
mean,
realize. Having all
same-
these other different people do something for
Yes.
you, it ruins your anime because you have one person creating 6 seasons of an anime that everybody loves, and then all of a sudden you're gonna let somebody else,
Someone new
aka
comes in,
Netflix,
yeah.
because Netflix has been doing a lot with animes and having exclusive animes.
Mm.
They're saying we want it done like this, we want it changed like this. Now you're letting a big parent company decide how your
Yes.
anime goes, which that throws a dirty D to your name. Your ratings
Yes.
go down because
Like-
you let somebody else tell you what to do.
Like, yeah. Like, there is animes I love on Netflix, but they definitely ruin some animes.
Yes.
Black
Like,
Clover was
let's-
going to be one I was going to mention.
Dude,
Good.
I'm-
You pulled that up. That's
Clover's
good.
Making me so upset right now. I don't know if anybody's current in the manga on that one. They are dropping the ball
Mhm.
through the floor. Like the ball's not even in the room anymore. I don't
We're talking about the anime compared to the manga.
know so the manga is finishing currently. It's probably
Oh yeah. I'm current on it right now.
yeah. That is since they have gone quarterly. I just am like, oh no.
Yeah,
It's like
they
entire
screwed
month
themselves with that.
Watching a car crash happen. I'm like, I don't want to read this, but I guess I will to see where it goes.
To see where, yeah. See how it ends. Because, I mean, yeah,
It's not great.
it was
at all.
great. Like Asta had like the whole great build up. I'm gonna be the Wizard King. He got the grimoire. He's learning how to use his powers with the sword. Then he gets the other sword. And yes, like it started to stray away a little bit. But I mean, there are some scenes that I like that they still kept. Like when Yami says, "I need your help, Asta." Like for the first time, he says his name. Like that scene there, and like he jumps up, like he gets all his energy back, like I'm ready to go, and goes in his demon form, fights again. Yami throws his sword at him. Like that scene there was
Yeah, and
iconic. That was
like
great.
Prior to them going quarterly, and then it feels like now everybody's got anti-magic. Yuno's like for some reason the main character. Everything
Mhm.
doesn't make any sense. I'm very
Yeah.
almost
Talking
genuinely
about-
bad.
Talking about shows that don't make sense. Okay, so I mean, some people say Pokemon's not an anime; it's a cartoon. Some people say it's an anime. To me, it's an anime because that was one of the
It's
first.
an anime.
So, what are your thoughts about the seasons? I mean, they got tons of games. Everybody has their opinions. I have every game. I've played them all, including the
I quit
newest
watching
one.
that after a while. I was like, "There's too much of this. It's like trying to fucking finish
Okay,
One Piece." I'm
I'ma
done.
be real.
My question about that is, how do you feel about the fact that they are getting rid of Ash?
Oh, yeah.
I hate that.
So he's gone. And I
No, he's gone.
And-
He's done.
I
Yeah,
don't.
nope. That right there, that is a no go for
Yeah.
me. He is what made Pokemon.
They're getting rid of
Like,
Ash
everybody
from
know
Pokemon?
who he is.
Ash is gone. The new protagonist is a female. It's a young girl now. They got rid of
Oh
Ash.
shit!
So the whole
So I-
reason.
See, for me, then
Why did
then
they?
The dude who follows her around, who is like
Huh.
a
Why did
rival,
they?
and they are just trailing after both of them. It's
Yep.
wacky.
So funny thing is, Ash is played by a woman actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
It
I
took me
do know
it took
that.
me 30 years to find that out. I was looking
No,
scrolling
I
through
knew
TikTok,
that early
and
on.
somebody got and the girl was at a award ceremony for getting an award for playing Ash. And I'm like, what? I'm 34 years old just finding
Yeah,
this out.
I knew that a
But
long
it-
time ago.
But for people who don't know, including chat, the whole reason Ash was taken out of Pokemon is, does anybody know his age?
Yeah, he's like,
No.
He's how
I
old?
don't
What, in
know
the
his
show?
age.
no, I don't
Or
know. Off
like-
top, I don't know how old he is, but
He is 12 years old in the show.
Yeah, the whole time.
I-
He
Yeah.
doesn't age.
The entire show.
He doesn't
So from
age.
1996 all the way up until, what was it, like 2023 or 2024 is when they got rid of him. He has been 12 years old. And then that is when Nintendo and Game Freak are like, we should take him out. He's still the same age. Why didn't you just fucking make him grow up? You could have made him grow up real
Yes.
slow.
All they
Yeah.
did
Real
was
slow.
canonize the theory. If they straight up came
Yeah.
out and said, yes, he's still 12 because he wished to be Pikachu's best friend with Ho-Oh, like, done. You could have just wrote that in. Everybody, that's been the going.
Yeah, you could have gave a canon
Mhm.
story about it.
All you had to
Yes.
do was make it canon, and you could have kept him there. But
Yes.
Yes.
Look how many
they
movies you
let
got.
him win a Pokemon
Yes.
like championship. Like he took it all home. So like I gotta give him that. Like at least you guys.
That
let
was
him
it.
finally.
That was the whole point. Their goal was to make him win and then be done, retired.
Like, all right, it's
It was their way to walk him out and walk in a new protagonist, which was a female, which there's nothing wrong with it. Props to it. Women are just as strong as men. But it's the fact that Ash was the icon of Pokemon games. As soon as you red,
Yes.
blue, yellow, green, emerald, crystal, when you went
Exactly.
in to make your name, the first two names were either Ash or your rival Gary.
It would be like
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
They were the two names that
Yeah.
always popped up.
have a mainline Zelda game where you didn't like where it was not Link, it was some other random kid. Like
Yes.
it'd be a no, an absolute.
And I tried watching the first episodes of the new ones. I couldn't get into it. And I'm a Pokemon fan. Like I said, I have every single game.
I
I have all the original Game Boy Color games right over here. I have the original Game Boy Color Pokemon Game Boy. Like, I'm big into it. I have the new ones, including Pokemon Legends Y, Z through A, the newest ones everybody hates. But they have so many movies, so many seasons. There's a lot of backlash about getting rid of Ash, and it's like, if you guys would have thought this over, like you said, canon, or even just slowly aging him. Yeah, it's been fucking 20 plus years. If y'all would have did it right and aged him a little bit over every season or two, and because a lot of the seasons were yearly, so you had plenty of time to age him. By the time now, he would have been a full adult, and he could have been
Yes.
training someone.
Yes,
you could have
exactly.
let him in eventually, and he could have been the next Professor Oak.
yes.
Yeah.
There's plenty of ways you could have gone.
But
He
they
could have
just
been
wrote him
he
out.
could-
They're like, he's done now, and maybe
Yeah,
he'll
they
come
did- they just-
back in
oh,
later,
bye.
But I don't know.
No, their goal is to not add him ever again. Is what Nintendo made, because everybody was doing backlash, and Nintendo made an announcement because people were questioning if he's coming back. And their announcement was that they will no longer have an Ash. Period.
That's stupid.
Because of the fact that he was 12 years old for the whole season. They couldn't add him back in a season going from 12 years old to 25 years old.
Yeah, that's
Because
they
then
should
the
have
scene-
at
then the
least
show would
like
make
made
sense.
a
Yeah.
scene when he's arena boss and they're fighting him, beating him, something like that could have happened also.
He should be a last Elite Four member now.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
There's
Yeah,
plenty of options they could have done as gradually
Yes.
aging him to Elite Four, Professor, anything. They had
like
tons of
do
options.
something, give something to the story.
And make him younger. Make it like Daima Ash, like he's a baby. They gotta go fight like a little kid Ash.
Like look at Digimon. Digimon, they start off with their seasons and they have their movies, but look at those guys. After the first season or two, now they're teenagers.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple seasons later, they're like young adults, like 18, just barely. And then it branched off seasons later into the next protagonist that took over to be the people who watched. And they started off as young kids. See, they did it right by aging slowly, but then bringing in new people. It'd be one thing if Ash was aged slowly, and then after 5 seasons, it was like, okay, he's old enough. It's time to bring in somebody else. That would have made sense. I would have been like, yeah, but after 20 plus years of Ash, that makes no sense to get rid of him now.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because with agent, it also gives you space for, like, let's say, bringing him out later for something or some shit
Exactly.
to remove him completely.
You could have brought him back for a random season as a guest appearance if you aged him, and he could have been somebody that just you ended up battling one time just to bring him back for nostalgia.
And this is totally not the same realm, but like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes.
Is a good one that does that.
Yes.
Where
If they would not have aged those characters properly, that would have.
And seasons later, years later, in the story, they're like, no, you see, that guy's still around, doing things, affecting the world. We're gonna tie him back in, yeah, for sure. But I mean,
that was a great anime. If they wouldn't have done that, they would have ruined that.
JoJo's is phenomenal. That is.
It is.
That's tough. I actually, my son's middle name is Joestar. I like that one. Big one.
Nice. That's dope.
No, and like, I don't know. It's the outlandishness of it. He just straight like anything could happen in a season of JoJo's, and I'd be like, "Yep, sure, I'm all in." Like, you really could do anything with your power system. Doesn't matter to me, and nothing's too weird. You've already gotten pretty obscure with it to where JoJo's could probably. I mean, they've given dogs stands, turtles, all kinds of weird just nonsense that's far too. And in a serious way, which is the best part. They're like totally not joking about it.
How do you guys feel about animes that aren't actually animes?
Like what?
Movies that they tried to make animes off of.
Oh, okay, okay.
Anime movies. So, for example, Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to dabble in the anime movies. How are your opinions on things that aren't actually animes that companies decided, let's turn this into an anime?
So like The Witcher.
So let's say I loved League of Legends anime. That wasn't an anime, but I loved it. I liked it.
I know that they call it an anime, and that's what it's labeled. But I don't even think
Arcane
it
was
an anime.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I would call
I
that a
loved
cartoon, to be honest.
See, for me, yeah, I was thinking more like that one doesn't necessarily. But then again, if I'm
It's
thinking
labeled-
about Superhero X and anime, they're pretty similar as far as the
Yes.
modeling on that.
That's what I was thinking when I saw the trailer for, because I literally just watched a trailer before we started this podcast of 2B Hero X, and I'm like, that's kind of like a cartoon, but then it turns into an anime, but then go back into a cartoon.
So I almost dropped that.
But I was
I got 2 episodes in and kind of was like, I don't think I get it. I don't think it's gonna be very good. And then my wife actually got me to take it. She was like, why don't we try and watch that one? Like, it looks interesting to me. And then we ran through it, and I'm like so excited about season 2. It was very good all the way through. And
See,
I'll definitely give it a try.
I don't
Sorry, go
mind
ahead,
the
Baxter.
animes that go back and forth because it's a different style being able to make it cartoonish, but then anime. Because not a lot of people can pull that off to intertwine a cartoon style with an anime style.
immaculate. Like, this was.
But I mean, League of Legends, they attempted anime. It was cartoon. Just like just like if you really think about it, Batman back in the day, they attempted to do the anime style, like because it was real popular with Pokemon. They were on after each other on Saturday mornings. You know, it was under obviously Saturday morning cartoons. Obviously, Pokemon was an anime. Even they have a manga, so you know for sure it's anime. But Mortal Kombat has attempted it. The Witcher, you've had all of these different things that have tried that are movies. They're like, let's do
I hate
this.
the Witcher anime.
How do you what's your opinion on not necessarily certain ones, but companies that have never had an anime that are all of a sudden, let's make an anime.
I mean, it's fair if you give it a shot, but if it's not working, then don't do it, you know? But if
that it's just a popular thing to do right now. We're gonna see a lot of it.
Yeah.
it is a popular thing, that's definitely for sure.
I can understand certain things, but some things just should not be turned into
No, I
anime.
agree. Yeah, the Rick and
Yes.
Morty one's a big one for me, where I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't care about that.
So I love Rick and Morty. I love the cartoon. I don't call it an anime. I think it's more of a cartoon.
Yeah, it's cartoon,
It's a
definitely.
cartoon.
They did the
Yeah.
Rick and Morty anime.
Yeah, and then they started making the manga for it, which I actually have the first one because I was curious. I like Rick and Morty. I bought it. It was $5 on sale. I said, shit, it's $5. I don't like it. I'll just put it on the shelf. Absolutely hated the manga. It's in color. That was not something that should have ever been made into a manga or an anime.
Yeah, there's definitely some
That's
things
crazy.
that shouldn't be even tried, attempted. Like, leave it like it is, bro.
I think they need to be more picky with what they're trying to turn into animes because not everything is
Definitely.
going to fucking work.
Did you see that Mortal
Definitely.
Kombat is actually their goal is to work on a full-length anime?
But see,
I don't think it will work.
lend itself to it. If they did it
I
the
don't
right
know.
way, and whoever takes it, as long as they are a really big Mortal Kombat fan and
Mm-hmm.
know what they're going for, I think it could be done well.
I think if they made it into an anime, it would have to be rated 17.
Oh yeah, you would need it
Because
to
the movies, even the original 90s movies, how much blood and gore is there? All the ripping
Yeah,
people's
yeah.
bodies off. Even the games
Mhm.
ripping their spines
But
out.
that's really what you would want to lend it towards is
In the yes.
for violence, because like
And that's
Yes,
the thing I'm worried
exactly.
about is, this great
There
Mortal
won't be
Kombat has
enough
been
gore.
out for years. They've made tons of games. They've made tons of spin-off movies. Sub-Zero, all these newer movies. I really enjoyed the new Mortal Kombat movie. I can't wait for the second one. But it's the fact of it makes you nervous with some of these things that are legends. So like for me, some movies should never be remade and should never have a second movie. They're good the way they are
Yes.
with just one.
Yes.
Mortal Kombat's one of those things.
Total
For
Recall.
me, I'm worried.
hated the remake.
Yes, I'm worried that Mortal Kombat's gonna fuck up and ruin their name by letting somebody just randomly come along who's never seen Mortal Kombat attempt to make it, and it's gonna be shit, and then they're gonna be ruined because of what they did.
right.
Yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree. And there's a lot of that going around right now where people are trying to just like make whatever adaptation they can grasp their fingers at. Like, this is an anime, but I am a insanely huge Zelda fan. I've played everything that they've got as deep as I could multiple times. I'm very well versed in that universe, and they're making the live action movie, and it scares the shit out of me because I'm like,
See, I wish they would make a anime for Zelda.
yeah, but the
As
live
much
action
as there
movie
is,
really bad.
Exactly. I wish they would have. I wish they would try now by finding the right people. Because as many games as they've had over the years, as old as it is now, you have plenty of room for adaptations for a true anime if you knew what you were looking for and how to do it.
Especially if they took, like, say, the most recent timeline, the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. If they did all that,
Yes.
turn that into an anime, it would probably lend to it beautifully. But they're talking live action, right? And that's just
That makes me nervous.
I'm like, please don't.
Mhm.
I'm okay.
Ano-
Like, I don't know. Not big fan. Don't ask for that. Don't need that. Like, let's not fuck my series up or my franchise.
I've noticed a lot of games don't do animes though. Like Dante's Peak or Dante's Inferno. That's a game. They made the anime adaptation on Netflix.
See, oh no, Devil May Cry
And
is what you mean, right?
No, Dante's Inferno has an anime.
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
It was not worth it at all.
Because Devil May Cry was beautiful. That was
Devil May Cry was
really-
amazing.
They did phenomenal on that.
And the sound.
And the
I think they could
soundtrack.
have gone way further with that, with the amount of games they had. They could have easily adapted into way more seasons with their games.
Dante's Inferno was not only like the anime was trash, but the storyline was so fucked up. They like skipped a bunch of shit. They really softened up like the hell itself. Like hell, like in the game, like they really like tried to
I
make
didn't
things
see that.
nasty and gruesome. But the anime went like so fucking soft. It was
No, and
so
like
bad.
you if you're
It looked like it looked like a vacation.
Oh, dude,
It was that light.
If
It was
you're gonna
it was
do
nothing.
that, like Berserk exists. Like there is a pinnacle of absolutely visceral anime. Like if you're doing Dante's Inferno and you're not making it that, like, nah, no, you're not hitting the mark by
Mhm.
any means.
I mean, not only that, they did jumble their story. Some of their stuff
Mm.
that happened like in the game or whatnot actually happened after versus before. And it wasn't in order, chronological order like it should have been.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the age-old question. They're basically doing the same thing that we've all hated with when they take an anime and try to adapt it to a
live
live
action.
action. We all fear that, but now it's like live action wants to do it in reverse, and that just it tells me one of two things: either they're just trying to get on the hype train, which is probably 80% of them, and then the other 20 are like, we ran out of fucking ideas. Let's remake this shit into something that's popular now, and we'll just take a gamble and see if it sticks.
right.
I mean, I know a lot of people didn't care for it. I thought they did okay. My wife actually liked it, but the live action Cowboy Bebop, I know it didn't hit exactly.
So good, actually.
But I loved who they picked for the characters. I think their casting was fucking excellent. I liked how, I mean, it went too fast. I get it. A lot of people hated that because they blew through the first fucking season like it was nothing, and there was a lot more to it. But at the same time, they have no idea how good this is going to be. They don't know how many episodes they're really going to be working with. Sometimes they kind of have to blow through a story because they don't know if they're going to get a second season. We were all left with thinking, oh shit, we're going to get a second season. It's about to get really good. They left off with a fucking important character. And then everyone's like, we didn't like it, fucking dump it. And it's like, it wasn't that bad, guys. I thought it was actually pretty good. I loved it.
Cowboy Bebop was really good.
I think they
No, I
enjoyed
enjoyed it. Yeah.
They really.
Speaking of Cowboy, go ahead.
I mean, I like the fact that they kept the music pure.
Mhm.
They kept it that fucking jazzy, rockish kind of feel. They kept the characters true to their nature. I mean, they did a really good job, but it was like just a couple of little things that people didn't like, and they just threw it the fuck away. And it's like, really, guys? No, please don't do it. But then you guys produce trash like Death Note, and it's like, don't ever fucking do that again. You fucking destroyed Death Note.
Yeah, that was
Okay, I can't say much. I have seen the anime multiple times, but I still like the show too. I do think they fucked up the show a lot, but I still think the show was good for what they were able to get out. And it was made years ago where shit was not as it is now. I think it was good for what they had. If they were to redo it now, I think they would be able to actually make something worthwhile.
Want to see a decent adaptation? Look up the ones that Japan made themselves. They did their own live action version of it.
Oh, did they?
They did 4 movies. They did 4 episodes. They did 3 of them, which is the main storyline.
Yeah, of Death Note.
Of Death Note, and then they did one that's 20 years later when
Mm-hmm.
the Shimigami god got bored as fuck because there was no more Light Yagami. He got bored. He really liked what Light was doing, so he threw 6 books out onto the earth and was like, okay, last survivor fucking becomes the new
god of
the
death.
new god of death,
Yeah.
who becomes the new Kira.
And it's a really cool.
And
Yeah.
it's weird, and there's like certain little things in it that if you don't pay attention to, you'll miss it. Like the big controversy is what happened to Light Yagami himself, and there are bits and parts that are in it that you go, wait a minute, that's Light Yagami, and you end up kind of thinking that he got turned into a Shimigami because because when he dies, technically he wasn't supposed to be anything. When you after you use the book, you just die, you're nothing. But the Shimigami god, the king, had such a huge soft spot for him. I bet you he probably bent the rules a little and fucking brought him back, turned him into Shimigami, wiped his fucking memory, and Ryu kind of tells him the story about Light Yagami. And when you look at the Shimigami that he's telling the story to very carefully, he's actually wearing Light Yagami's watch, one that has the little pin that he uses to prick his finger. But there's so much to that story. It's fucking wild. And
I think if they would have made a show for the Death Note versus the movie, I think it would have been better because they would have been able to get more of the show, the anime, into it per episode versus trying to cram one whole season into a 1.5 hour movie.
Yeah, and they did it in 3 movies.
And see, another one like that. What is your thoughts of the Yu Yu Hakusho live action?
Oh, it was really good.
I
I
loved
liked
it,
it.
but I think they moved too fast in it.
Yeah.
But it's another one of those situations with nowadays with those older animes, they're not sure if they're going to get another season, another renewal. So they're trying to move as much as they can, as fast as they can into a season. And with that, Yu Yu Hakusho, as much as they packed into one season, I think they did a phenomenal job on it.
So
And I really hope they get another one.
that these live action like show style formats, because the movies always miss. I have not seen a good live action movie adapt
Yes.
at all.
No.
From an anime to a live action. The seasons though, I feel like they serve a really good purpose for like because they do cram a lot into 8, 12 episodes, it's an easy way of getting somebody who's not quite sure about anime, because I'm sure everybody's had that where you're trying to get somebody who you're spending time with, you're close with, or whatever, to watch something with you, and it's kind of pulling teeth because anime has had a weird, stigma around it for years. But if you give them this live action, you're like, listen, this is anime, but watch this live action version of it. It's a little bit more what you're used to watching on TV. I've gotten so many people to go, oh, well, now I started watching One Piece, or oh, now I started
Yes,
watching Yu Yu
yes.
Hakusho because it
Yes.
gave me enough of an introduction. The story got me, and now I want more, and I'm not going to wait for the live action to come out. They're just going to go find the story that's already written for them, because that's all that is a remake, and they're just gonna keep going. And it's I think a very good way of introducing people into the genre as a whole, for sure. And if we
See, I don't necessarily agree that if they made movies, it wouldn't work out. I feel like, though, obviously the ones who made the movies, for example, Death Note, the movie it could have been way better. But now with Cowboy Bebop, Yu Yu Hakusho, One Piece, all these live actions that they've made, I think if they used the people who made the live actions,
right,
if they adapted a movie, I think they could be good. If they used the people who made them and not had somebody separate come in, when you've already had one person work on it and now you got somebody else working on a movie, I think that's where they go wrong, is they have one person make this, they have a separate person make the other one, and it's
Like
like,
what
well,
they
they
did
had
with
one
Dragon
thought,
Ball.
you have another thought, they don't clash well.
right, yeah, they what was I just gonna say? That fucking took me out of it.
I mean, that's what they did with Dragon Ball, and they ruined it.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
movie was
that
us.
was it. Okay, I was gonna say that, like, Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? The first time that was made as a movie, the M. Night Shyamalan, was disgraceful. Like, one of the worst things I've ever seen adapted.
It didn't match the anime at all.
Well, and he flat out said, "Oh, I watched 2 episodes and then made that." So it was one of those like, okay, so you knew you did this bad. You had no concept of what you were doing at all. And at least with these live actions that we're seeing now, like Oda, who's the mangaka for One Piece, is there with them making decisions while they're doing the live action. So like they kind of can't fuck it up, because otherwise he's gonna go, no, that's not going out. So sorry. Like I will not let you put that on screen. That's my story. No, thank you. And we just need more people, I think, who hold ownership of their story like that, where no matter what platform it goes to, they're like, nope, I'm gonna keep coming and watching and making sure you guys do that shit right, because I have a way it needs to be told.
I think what happened is that they don't realize the fan base. They don't realize the people that are actually watching these animes, reading the mangas. They know all the fucking lore. They know all the backstories, and they didn't realize that you can't half-ass this shit.
No, exactly.
You can tell the story quickly, because we get it. You can't. You're not gonna make fucking One Piece for the next 60 years.
No.
So you've got to cram a few fucking years into a season. But if you do it right, and you do it with respect, and you actually pay homage to it, and you give it the attention and the money and everything that it needs, you can adapt an anime right.
Mm-hmm.
And but my biggest thing is like, you've got to pick the right anime. Not every fucking anime can be live action. Like there's just like Full Metal Alchemist. It was okay, but when they introduced certain characters like Armstrong, you ain't gonna find a motherfucker that's
Who
gonna
looks
look
like
anywhere
Armstrong?
near
Yeah,
like
right.
Armstrong.
Exactly.
See, I wasn't a fan of the movies when they made those. I feel like if they would have been US based, they could have been better.
Yeah, I agree.
With the
But
way,
not
because obviously you
necessarily
look,
Japanese story.
yeah, and I don't get me wrong. Some Korean movies, there's a zombie show on Netflix that's a Korean show. Can't think of the name of it.
Is that?
It's the one where they're in the high
Sweet
school.
Home? Sweet Home.
No, they're in the high school.
No, it's not Sweet Home. They're not in a high
No.
school.
Yeah, they're in the high school. I can't remember the name of it, but they have been waiting for their season 2, which is coming for like 2 years now. It has been really good. So
Sweet Home was good also.
Some Korean movies are good, but Full Metal Alchemist, their graphics look so old.
Mhm.
It did not look up to date watching that. And for example, Solo Leveling, great anime. I don't care what anybody says. It'll be one of my favorites. I love the scenes. I love the amount of FX, the graphics, everything they put into it. Now they're already in talks of making a live action movie. That makes me nervous because the amount of publicity and fans that this anime has that have read the mangas. I've never read the manga, but I've seen the animes. You have all this fan base. One wrong turn with making a live action is going to destroy everything for them.
Well, hell,
With that,
the anime itself made people nervous because
Yeah,
when I read the
yep.
anime, like one thing, adapting the story is already going to be nerve wracking. But when you're used to a certain art style, and if the manga itself has this art style that's just absolutely fucking gorgeous, like
Mhm.
like when I saw that statue and you turn the page and it's suddenly smiling, like you were like, oh yeah, this is kind of fucking creepy. Like
Eerie.
Yeah.
their imagery and their art style in the manga is fucking phenomenal. So that was like a big thing. It's like, how are they gonna fucking capture that essence of that art style and do it justice? Because if they fuck that up, I mean that's already strike 1 and 2. And then if you fuck
Yes.
the storyline, you might as well just kiss it all goodbye and never try again.
well, so I have actually seen bits and pieces. They're already filming the Solo Leveling movie. I have seen bits and pieces on Netflix. Some of the characters I don't think are well, or not Netflix, on TikTok I've seen. Some of the characters I don't think fit well for the characters from the show. Some of them do. But for example, the giant statue, the blue one, in the very beginning, it showed one of the videos I found on TikTok. It showed the making of it and what it looked like. It is a exact replica from the
That's
anime.
awesome. That's awesome.
It does not fray off at all. The from the color scheme, you got all these dyes, FFF001 and whatnot. The blue is the exact same blue from the anime, all the way down to the evil looking grin. They're all it's like I feel like it's gonna be great, but at the same time, it's one of those things where if you're making a movie, you're gonna fuck it up because you're gonna try cramming all of this into one single movie.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You should just plan automatically. Do the Star Wars thing. Fucking do it in a trilogy.
Or
Break
just
it
do
up in a
seasons.
trilogy.
I really think people.
Yeah, they should do it in a show.
I think seasons would be so much better.
And I'm also of the opinion. I don't even know that we need that. Like Solo Leveling's coming out right now. Like it's great. I'm happy with it. I personally
Yeah.
don't feel like I'll gain anything from seeing it live action because it's hard. It's gonna be hard to do those things if they don't visually nail it. The story for Solo Leveling isn't necessarily the most like complex blow out of the water.
Yeah, to me, there's not any real story.
No, it's
Oh, and
pretty
then
decent.
yes, maybe the first 2 episodes, yes, there's a little bit of story there. But as soon as he gains that ability, all it is tag these monsters, do this dungeon, kill these people. Like there is no story to it. It's just him leveling up.
And you'll get, truthfully, here, what is it? Next season, I'm assuming, you'll start to feel more story getting there. Because
Oh, yeah.
this story does save itself. Like, it's showing its cards to you, going, hey, here's the way the world works, and here's all the shit. It takes a second, but once it does, it is a pretty decent payoff. But it is not like, whoa, dude, holy shit, it's blowing my mind. Like, it's kind
And
of,
with-
oh, okay, I can see that.
With Solo Leveling, I don't think they're gonna have even like you said, I don't think they're gonna have a problem. It's not gonna phase you with the live anime. I don't think a lot of people are gonna care because of the fact that with season 1, that blew up overnight.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
I have not seen an anime in 20 years blow up that fast. They have the free game on your phone and Windows. They have their new their actual game that is $40 on Steam coming out in like a couple days. Like
Mhm.
they blew up. So even if they were to mess up, I don't think they're gonna do any harm to themselves because of how big they became.
Yeah, I feel like it would be a nail in the coffin to whoever took that on and messed it up. It would be a very
Yeah.
like, well, we're not. You don't get no more jobs. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Ragnarok, I think it is.
Yeah, it's not even a side story.
Record
it's
of
a
Ragnarok?
continuation. That's the Shippuden of solo leveling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or no, sorry. That would be more the Boruto of solo leveling because it's his son is the continuation.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ragnarok is the next.
Honestly, I was kind of sad. So when I started watching Ragnarok, and you saw, obviously, if you haven't seen, sorry, spoiler alert, but being able to see Jinwoo's father
Oh yeah.
for the first time in the entire, because all you see is one small little picture, and it's an old picture, so it doesn't even show what he actually looks like anymore. And then
Right.
seeing him, and then you get maybe a total of 20 minutes altogether with him, and that's all you get. I wish they would have incorporated him a little bit more of him in the second season, leading up to the third. Like they didn't have to go on and full do a family reunion, but giving us a little bit more background on his father would have been nice for season 3, because then you could open all doors to family reunions, making a whole season about his dad and why he was gone for so long and everything. Because to me, if you're going to end up grouping that in season 3, you're going to have to split half the season about why his dad's gone and what he went through and why he was gone for 20 years, and then half the season on whatever Jinwoo's got going on. If they would have did a little bit more, they could have introduced it into different seasons and branched off and even made more about the history and Jinwoo and his father. They could have done more with giving us more about his father.
Yeah, they
could
could
see
have,
that, yeah.
definitely.
His mom's story,
Well, you'll get more about his dad.
I mean,
next season for sure.
This
You'll
whole-
hear more about his dad.
this
for
whole
sure.
this whole arc was about
And how he was stuck.
And surprise, surprise. I mean, yes, he does it, but he he promises that's what he's gonna do. He does it.
Yeah.
And that's the story.
Well,
That's the
and-
arc. It's nice, clean.
Yeah.
It's there's no question. You don't have to sit there. They kind of answered everything. So now we're ready for the next arc. So I mean, we're gonna get probably some massive
Well,
blowjobs
and
in
if
the next
you
season.
You will find out.
It ends with his dad.
Right.
Seeing
Yeah.
those two guys, and so you're like, all right, so we're gonna next season will probably start. I mean, I would either say the first or second episode, you're gonna get something about his dad.
And I'm hoping they do that right, because there's some other animes where you have that going on. You have the main character, but then you got these side things going on, like that. The second season introduced his dad finally. It had a little bit of side things going on, but it's still focused on Jinwoo. But then you have these other animes where they have the same thing, but then they make a whole season focused on one person. And you only see the other person a little bit. I'm hoping that Solo Leveling doesn't follow those steps, and they're like focusing on with the ending being about his dad, seeing other people. I really hope that they don't only focus on that and we see a little bit of Jinwoo.
Right.
Because honestly, to me, I love the anime. I'd still watch it, but to me, it would kind of ruin it for me, because the whole point is Jinwoo, the leveling up, seeing where he can go. And if you focus it on somebody else and only give us a little bit of him, I feel like it won't be as much. I do like Sailor Moon. Leave me alone.
Sailor Moon's good.
Sailor Moon is cool.
I mentioned Sailor Moon earlier, along with Card Captura.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon is a good anime.
I know he.
So is Fairy Tail. A lot of people hate Fairy Tail also.
Have you guys watched that was Demon Slayer K-pop?
K-pop Demon
K-
Hunters. Yeah. Yep.
Have you guys-
Hey, I love that movie, and I went to theaters to see it with my daughters.
It's good, dude. Okay, for like a light, kid appropriate anime structure, like it's really good, and the music is catchy as shit. And I didn't think it was gonna blow up the way that it did, because they were on SNL, like that band was, which is
Yeah, they received a platinum record for it on there.
that's so badass. Honestly, I like props to them. Good for them. That's really cool. Because
They were trying to submit. They're trying to submit for the British, the whatever they do. It's like kind of like our award ceremony where you get the awards for the movie. Well, they were trying to do it for the British, because British has something where they do it. they won't let them do it. They won't let them submit their movie for it because of the fact that it was on Netflix and not theaters for 7 days. And the movie was only in theaters for 2 days because it was a limited time thing. Come see it while you can. And they told them, nope, you cannot submit your movies for awards.
So you re-release it for 7 days and go, here, fuck off.
It's too late now. They were going to, but with the awards coming up, they can't. They wouldn't have time to do that.
Yeah, like it won't get them in on this year's.
And that's another one. I don't know. I think that's a mixture between cartoon and anime. I don't say it's all anime. They have bits and pieces that remind me of cartoon stuff. And they're doing theirs right. They're already in works on a second movie. But here's the thing. It is 2025. They are contemplating the movie coming out in 2029. Plenty of time to actually work on it and not rush it. And that's the problem with other animes. They don't give themselves time in between. Or they're working on 3 seasons at once, and then things are getting jumbled.
Or
Yeah.
Or they take too much time and their fucking anime becomes irrelevant.
Or they take 10 years to make one more season. It's like, I don't care about that anymore. I found 20 other animes to watch.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan is definitely one that's a guilty party. Of
Yo,
that.
honestly,
But they
I loved the
such a-
final season.
so good.
I thought it really wrapped up. It cleaned up a lot, but you can tell like the first half of the final season was like, hey, shut the fuck up. We're working on it. Here's some lore dump that you guys,
Dude.
keep you entertained for the half of the season. And then the back half was like, okay, here you go. Here's everything you guys wanted. And it's like,
No,
I will agree that they took
the part 2.
They took way too long.
A, B, and C, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, too many different. Like that last season got chopped up, and it took way too long to get the end of it.
yeah.
To the extent now that I really like the anime. Manga was great, all of it as a platform, fantastic. But my wife hates that now because of how long she had to wait to get the ending of it. Now has
Yeah.
it's a shit story. I don't care, and I'm like,
And see, I didn't start it until like a year and a half ago.
oh, see,
So I didn't miss as much. But even
Be
for
right
me,
back.
you can tell the difference between the first half and the last half. You get that back to back stuff, and then when it's the last part, you can notice the difference in speed of the anime because they waited so long. For me, I think yes, they waited way too long, but at the same time, people are still happy that they had it out, that they finally finished. And they're in talks of a live action movie.
for
Which they've
what?
done already.
For
Attack on a new one. Remake, but it's supposed to be done by American producers.
okay.
See, like I've already heard that that the guys that do Stranger Things on Netflix,
The Duffer Brothers?
Yeah, they're
Yep, they want to do Attack on Titan.
No, they want to do Death Note.
They also want to do Attack on Titan, but they decide. I think what they said was no, because of the fact that they want Death Note and they can't do both at the same time.
I straight up think anything those guys do will be fantastic.
I think
Like,
Death Note.
Mhm.
100%.
They could take an absolute.
Yeah, you
garbage
kids
show
have-
and make it-
have-
honestly, if they did something like
I'm gonna go
that,
hide.
it's something a little creepy.
I am just so mentally drained.
Death Note, because like it is, but it's not.
Hang out, Nutter.
It's-
Have a good one, Nutter.
Jeez.
Later, man.
I think the Duffer Brothers. I think if anybody was smart that wanted to, One Piece maybe not so much. Yu Hakusho, One Piece for sure not so much. Some of these other ones, but like Death Note, Attack on Titan, maybe Yu Yu
Honestly, if
Hakusho.
they did Tokyo Ghoul, I think they would blow.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
out of the water.
If they were to do the ones that have the creatures, the horror, the blood, the majority of the monsters,
Yeah,
I
you
think
need
any of
that
those
water
animes would be
and
amazing.
they'd blow it out of the water.
To be honest, I feel like their minds are twisted. I mean, look at Stranger Things. That show is really twisted, but it's great. And everything they touch turns out to be a twisted, amazing movie or show. And I feel like if animes were smart, if they pulled them on, they could easily make big shows, big anime shows, or even movies if they were to have them do stuff.
You can tell that they're fucking straight up fucking geeks. Like Stranger Things, there are so many
Sorry.
T&D references in that fucking show. It's ridiculous.
Everything.
Yes.
The '80s references.
Yeah,
the,
I mean,
the-
Mm-hmm.
everything.
You can
It's
tell these
literally.
guys know what they're fucking doing.
Well, yeah, they're amazing at it. They're able to do something a lot of other people can't by incorporating different, not only genres but different eras, and still being able to go back to where they were to before that and make sense.
And
A lot of these other people don't. They try and it ruins it.
Their idea.
Yes.
Everything is just little sprinkled, things on top that are like, oh, here's the flavor of all these things you like. But like, as a whole, our story is still ours, and it's very, very. It's got good legs to it.
And like I said, I think
so excited to
I
see it.
I think they would be great with Death Note if they took it on. But I do think if they were to take on Attack on Titan, with the way their mindset works and watching the amount of stuff they've done with Stranger Things and Vecna, all of the Demigorgon, I feel like they would be able to make Attack on Titans and creatures look phenomenal
If they took it
if
on,
they were to take it on.
like,
Yes, they
already do the weird sinewy, fleshy shit really well.
Yes, they would be perfect for that. But with them wanting Death Note's bigger than Attack on Titan. Death Note's been out longer.
It's a more. I think they do well with nostalgia. Like they really.
Yes, iconic stuff, not newer
Yeah.
stuff.
80s theme. And so to go, all right, now we're gonna go for a little bit more nostalgic of an anime. I mean, if they did Evangelion,
Oh my god,
that
they would be.
That would.
Well, so here. So
That's a great shout. Great
It
shout.
Definitely Note is
Yes.
definitely one of those what I would call a safe anime to
Yeah,
live action
yeah.
because
Mhm.
it's
There's only
not
one
it-
part
there-
that's weird.
It's not like it's like focused on super special powers. You don't have to make some big flashy Kame thing bullshit. You don't have to glorify the shit out of it with CGI. It's a very simple, realistic story.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just have
You
like
just gotta add Ryuk and a
one
handful
Vecna
of
walking around every once in a while. And
But that's the thing. Even with the CGI, I think with Evangelion, Attack on Titan, that is why I think they would be good for it, because look at the CGI they do with
blow it out of proportion with things. Yes.
but that's the thing. Some people can blow their CGI out of proportion and it looks like ass. They blow it out of proportion, and it's
seamless.
some of the best things I've ever seen they've done
Mhm.
that anybody's done.
And definitely, but like Evangelion would be I've never even thought about that till now. That's one of my like classic. I've loved that since I was a kid. and
I can't see them making a live action now.
It wouldn't, no, because truthfully, it's you can't give that a good ending. There's no happiness to the end of that. You're not. Gonna
There's no,
have-
yeah.
You will have people leaving your theaters absolutely depressed because they just watched
Yep.
your movie.
And the only way you build a
Michael Bay, and it would end up being
And
like
it'd be
another
bad.
fucking.
It'd
It'd
be
end up being Transformers.
Did
fucking
you?
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a second. This is since you just said that. This is a weird fucking side thing. I just watched the most recent Transformers, which is
Cartoon.
the Age of Beasts.
Yeah.
Age of
It's
Beasts, yes.
live action. They straight
Yes.
up are getting ready to tie that into GI Joe.
Yes. Yes.
Ending was a tie-in
Yes.
to GI Joe, and I was like, all right, wait a second. You guys are doing a Mattel or a Hasbro. Like, when's the Beyblade movie gonna happen? That might grab me. with that
Did you
one.
did you not
Listen,
watch
Metabots
did you
might
not
come
watch
out,
the
you
show?
never know.
Hey, if they brought Metabots into live action, I'd watch it. I own the games
Bro, I
and
would.
figures.
That was one of my
Do you
that
not
was one of my
remember?
shows.
Do you how old are
Dude,
you?
I rock. That was one of my favorite lines.
Do you not remember the cartoon anime shows? They had an adaptation
For
back in the
Beyblade-
day.
Yeah. For
No, with G.I. Joe and Transformers.
No, I don't. I definitely.
Transformers,
wasn't-
yes.
That
Transformers.
was
yes.
big.
I went down a rabbit hole after I was like, "What do you fucking mean GI Joe? Like, why are we doing?"
It was,
that?"
and honestly,
then
it was
there's-
G.I. Joe's idea back in the day.
Yes.
They're the ones that came up with it, and there was a small adaptation along the lines that there was a small adaptation for toys between the two.
Correct.
Yes.
And it makes
So
sense.
now that
It's
they're bringing
fine,
it back,
but it
see-
threw me off. I was like, "Wait, what do you
Right,
fucking mean
but they're
GI Joe?"
following the original anime though. That's what I like, because Beast Wars was the original anime or the anime show for
Really, that
the
shit
movie.
slapped. Like the movie was.
It really
good.
did. It was probably one of my favorite Transformers, Beast Wars.
Yeah, I had no issues with it. There were little things here and there, but like the dude wears a transformer at the end and fights fucking like unicorns.
yes, yeah.
That shit's so
Yeah.
badass. Like I'm
Yes, it was really badass.
It's
I loved
hokey.
it.
Honestly,
kind of weird.
honestly, during the Beast Wars Transformers, they should have made Unicron a fucking unicorn.
They
It makes sense.
fucking-
Unicron, unicorn. When I was a kid, I always called him a unicorn because that's what I thought his name was.
Why are they saying
No.
unicorn, Dad? I was like, that's not.
I did. I'm like, why is his name Unicorn? My stepdad used to be like, it's Unicron. I'm like, huh? It says because I was a kid, and it took me forever to stop calling it Unicorn because that's what I always saw.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine unicorn becoming. I mean,
What?
Unicron becoming
You just,
a unicorn.
you just see a giant unicorn going through space, going to attack
No,
the
because
planet.
have you not seen the movie? The
with
movie about
wings,
the-
flies.
have you not
shoots
seen the
from
movie about the
his-
unicorns? The fucking attacking unicorns or whatever the fuck it is.
Which one?
The death of a unicorn.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't.
Have you? Okay, if you watch that, you could honestly see Unicron being a fucking
I need
unicorn.
to watch it.
Because those
Yeah.
fucking unicorns are fucking deadly.
Dude, that's
And insane looking.
thing that they're doing
I gotta check that out.
Let's make a horror movie out of all these weird old cartoony things that we all.
Hey, the death of unicorn was actually pretty
It
decent,
wasn't
and there was a
bad.
lot of blood, so it
Yes.
wasn't like that. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna make this horror movie but with no money.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very slashery, but like the Mickey Mouse and the Winnie the Pooh, all of those are like such a trip.
Okay, I wasn't a fan of Winnie the Pooh one. Blood and Honey. I did like the Grinch one. I liked the Grinch one.
Grinch one.
I mean, you can see the Grinch one.
The Grinch one
I
is
can kinda
fucking
see it.
hilarious.
Didn't it just come out this year?
No, the Grinch one came out a couple years ago.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's actually a question I have. If you guys had to pick like that obscure like dark horror anime, what would be your all-time favorite?
We're all silent.
It's a good.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I
like a
don't
few
know
that
many.
like pop up in my head. But if I,
I
had
can't
to
really
That's
think
choose
of
the
horrors
one,
though.
That's the difference between you and me. I don't know many, honestly.
uh,
See, I think of like Evangelion's a big one for me, but like Elfen Lied or Elfen Lead, the chick with the fucking invisible hands, that gruesome.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute, but like really, as a
That
kid,
was-
like,
that was
whoa,
hard.
Holy shit, dude, that's crazy. Like
I don't know.
the train scene itself,
yes,
like that was
Well, and like it opens up as a teenage boy seeing that, it opens up like butt naked girl in a fucking facility and she's just slaughtering people. Was like, wait, what's this? What do you? What do
I
we
think
do?
Jujutsu Kaisen would be one because of the amount of fucking demons and devils and shit that they incorporated. And not only that, they did because some of the stuff actually follows Japanese lore, and they did a really good job at
Wait, I'll
mimicking the
Google the
beast and
one.
not chopping it up and being like, we're gonna use your lore, but we're gonna change what it looks like.
And that's one I'm not a very big fan of changing your ending in your anime, but man, I fucking hope they do that. The
Like
ending
what-
of that of JJK Jujutsu Kaisen.
mm,
That the ending of that manga was absolutely atrocious.
So you're talking about favorite horror animes.
Yeah, yeah.
What would be your favorite horror movie that you think would make an adaptation for anime?
That would make a good anime.
Yes.
That's a really good question.
Like I asked somebody else the other day, and they said Conjuring, and for me, I don't
No,
think I can
I
see
can't
Conjuring
see
as an
it.
anime because
No.
of how many movies they have, and the movies bounce around, and then you've got Annabelle, and then you've got this, and then you've got the
The
Nun.
movies are
Oh, what
amazing. I
about-
can't see it as anime. Yeah.
But
I mean, I could see
can't-
Saw as one.
yes,
Yeah,
Saw
I
would
could
be
see
a
Saw.
something
really
like
good
that, you
I could
can
see
see
that.
it.
Went Saw, and I'm like, but no.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, it'd probably be
I mean-
better as an anime. If
As an anime. Like I think of that, and I think of we were talking about an anime earlier, Dead Man Wonderland.
Yes. Okay. That's
Yes.
where
Like-
my brain just went. That first.
Like I was thinking like that route. Like what was another one that I was thinking? Crap.
Nowadays, you can't really do it.
One
mean-
that scared me as a kid was like it was just one character from the show. Inuyasha. It was the
Oh my
main
God.
bad guy with the freaking
Yes.
insects that would come out like from the sky and stuff. Dude,
I
that
forgot
would
about
creep me
that.
out. That creeped me out. I was like, every time I saw that, I'd be like, yo, like kill him already. Like somebody shoot him, do something, take a sword, slash him. Like
I would love to see more horror animes, but even from horror movie adaptations. But nowadays, you can't turn it into anime. I could never. I'm a big Pennywise fan. I have a 6-foot replica upstairs that talks and moves. I have him tattooed on the back of my leg. I've got Pennywise stuff all over. I've got autographed Pennywise stuff, but I could never watch as an anime.
No, you're right. I don't think that
Fair.
would translate well.
Ghostface, I could never watch as an anime.
I could definitely see Chucky in an anime.
Chucky,
though.
I could possibly
Chucky.
because of the fact he's a doll,
Definitely.
and that would make more sense. You know, but it's one of those things where I wish there
crazy
were
doll.
more animes that were based on even if they weren't based off horror movies, if they were along the lines of horror movies with that actually an anime where you're watching it and you're waiting and it might cause a jump scare.
Right.
You're sitting in suspension. Granted, Soul Leveling, Attack on Titan's ending season, My Hero Academia. I sit on the edge of my seat and I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen next? But it's not like what's gonna happen next? Am I gonna get scared? Am I gonna have to fucking jump? I wish they had more animes where you actually you could get scared and it's worth it. Movies do it. They could easily do it with animes. With the CGI effects that they can do, because since it's not a real movie, there's unlimited opportunities for CGI when it comes to anime.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I think Freddy. I think Freddy would be
Yes.
one.
Actually, that led
Dude,
me-
imagine
Because you got like the whole dream thing
Yes.
aspect of it as well. So I think that would be
imagine
okay.
watching Freddy versus Jason in anime.
I was thinking that. I was like,
cool.
I honestly think
honest-
it would work perfect.
I was just thinking. So there's the anime Records of Ragnarok where like you have like the
Yes.
gods versus humans. I just literally thought of like all like horror movie people just have a battle royale.
Yep.
Or like have a tournament and see who the best one is. And
Well, I
like
mean-
you see Chucky versus Jason. Like
Well, they made
just
Freddy
see a little
versus
troll
They-
and stuff.
they made Freddy versus Jason into a movie, but they also made it into a comic book.
Oh, did they? I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Oh, I gotta look at that.
I don't know if y'all watched Brightburn, the movie.
Which one?
Brightburn. It's like a
Brightburn?
kid has the kid. It's like he has like a superhero powers.
Superman thing, but he's evil.
Yes. I could definitely watch that as an anime.
I could
Honestly.
see that as an anime.
Yeah,
that
so
would be cool to see as an anime.
it was called Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, The Nightmare Warriors #1, The Kings of Horror Return. It's an older,
Okay. Okay.
it's a little older, let's say 2007 or 8, but it was a 6-issue comic book limited series released based on those characters. And I thought it was really good for what they could do back in the day. Obviously they've got newer artists that are sometimes better than what they had back 20 years ago.
Mhm.
Sometimes these artists are not better. But if you can make a comic book, you could easily make an anime. The comic book did well.
Yes.
Okay, so I got
And
a good anime question. If I'm not cutting you off real quick.
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm sure he's a powerhouse in anime, and it's movies, no shows. What's your favorite Miyazaki? Like Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle.
Spirited Away.
Okay.
100%. That was the first one I watched by him.
That was the first.
Mononoke was really good though, and so was Howling. But
Princess Mononoke is probably my favorite.
It's the storyline's what gets you. It is such a beautiful story.
Yeah, the whole side of my head. Actually, my whole chest is the forest spirit side of my head.
Nice.
Is a like a rendition of the wolf. But honestly,
That's dope.
recently his Boy and the Heron. If you guys haven't seen that, it is pretty as hell.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
It was really, really
What was it
well
called?
done. It's out on HBO Max. If it's a place where you can stream it right now. But that fantastic. It kind of felt like
Boy and the Heron.
landed Spirited Away, Mononoke, and Howl's Moving Castle all into one nice little package, and went there you go. Like it hit so much nostalgia, and
Those were such great movies back in the day,
yeah.
and now
Holy
nobody
cow.
knows what they are because you don't get anime movies like that anymore.
No, and truthfully, that one still he hand drew the entire thing, which
Yep.
is insane to me. That the level of just talent there. That's really what they are to me. Is just a beautiful piece of art that is really, really well done. And he's
Since we're talking about,
go ahead.
there's another movie he made. I'd have to look it up. It reminds me of Spirited Away.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Yes,
Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
I don't think that got enough praise to it.
Nah, dude, Yeah, I love that one. That's actually my daughter's favorite movie from him.
Is it?
She's hooked. Loves that.
I just don't think they got enough. He got enough praise for that movie. The graphics were great. The story was
His
great.
mascot, like because
Yes.
what his logo turned into was
Mhm.
Taylor. So like it's definitely probably got, you're right, washed under, where it was like, well, this is just his picture. Like that's not a movie, right? No, his first one, or the first one that really started Ghibli being what it was.
Ghibli, yes. Okay, so you talked about older movies because those are obviously older. What about the newer animes? For example, has anybody seen Bubble?
No.
haven't.
I heard of it.
Heard really good
It was on Netflix. Or there's another one called Suzume.
Fantastic.
One
was
of
it
the
limited
to- that one
new
either.
ones.
It was a
I have
limited
watched
theater
one
release.
new one.
Suzume is beautiful. That is
It was, and
Yeah.
Bubble's a really great movie. So obviously, Suzume reminds me of that Spirited Away,
Yeah.
Princess Mononoke. It's got those styles in Nunur, but Bubble was a really good one because I'm big on parkour,
Mhm.
and Bubble was a really good movie that incorporated a lot of parkour into a world that was falling apart, and if you fell at the wrong time, you would fall to your death.
No,
Bubble's on Netflix, and it has been a
I'll have to-
great
I'll have to
movie.
give it a run, because that was definitely one that I was interested in when I saw the concept of it, for sure.
They don't make a lot of movies like that anymore. Like I
They
said,
don't. They don't.
like you said, Suzume is similar to the Spirit Away and all those. I think that was the first real movie I watched in the last 10 to 15 years that actually made me think of those older movies.
Mhm.
Because nowadays it's all about, like I said, Solo Leveling, all the Death Note, all these movies. They're trying to get.
Has another one that if you want to feel that again, Mary and the Witch's Flower.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Really, like the dude's not. He used to work at Ghibli. It's not in the studio anymore.
Yep.
And like, holy fuck, dude, you did.
Honestly, Netflix has been on fire with their anime lately.
Mhm.
But the thing is, I feel like they're doing their own adaptions. They're doing great.
Mhm.
But when they try helping somebody else out or working on an anime that's been out for years, and then they want to be like, let's make a movie, but we want to done this, I think that's where they go wrong. If they were to like Suzume, Bubble, all these animes that they're creating, they're saying this is how we want it done.
Mhm.
If they were to just do that, they would go so far with their animes because a lot of the animes that they're creating are actually turning out to be really good.
See, or they just land like fucking easy W's like Dawn to Dawn.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a really good one.
That's
Yeah, it
that's
was.
another one. If they tried to do Dawn to Dawn live action, I would truthfully boycott that. That's a bad idea. I don't think you could pull it off to make it look right or look interesting. It would.
They also did the zombie one, 100 Ways to or
Zom 100. That fantastic. So sick.
it was it. And even the live action. Yes, it's a little bit different, but it was still pretty decent. It followed the storyline of the anime. And then I know there was, I don't know if they did it or somebody else did it. There's two actual Zom 100 live actions. There's the one on Netflix, and then there's another one.
Right.
The one on Netflix, I'm not a fan of because of the fact that it's not even in English.
Right.
And if it is, you have to. It doesn't match their lips. There is one. I'd have to look it up and figure out where it was. But there's one I found where it's actual English speaking, like they're English people that are doing the acting. It's not, hey, we're gonna use a different place and we're gonna just English dub it. It was actually done with English speaking, and that one was really good as well.
See, that one made me kind of like the meta-ness of that, where I was like, dude, who worked on this, the animation of it? Because like you're talking about an animator being worked to the bone, and like that's part of the tour. He hates his job so much that he'd rather have the zombie apocalypse happen, and like they had to find the one employee that they're like, yo, you're mentally doing all right? Like, we're not going to give you this project and it's going to completely tank your mental state, because like we're talking about people being overworked and hating their job and working too long. I was very like, wow, that had to have been weird for somebody to animate, because that's kind of talking about your job going wrong.
Another anime I wish they would have done faster is Chainsaw Man.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's How do you feel about the animations?
I
of
really
Chainsaw
enjoyed the
Man?
first season. I enjoyed the lineup, the story, how
Mhm.
they worked their way, because they didn't just full force like Soul Leveling. They full forced it in. The first season or episode is where he fucking everybody dies and gets cut up and he dies. Like they went
Mhm.
full force. I don't mind that, but Chainsaw Man did a great job working their way up
Yeah, they like
to
crazy shit.
yeah, they're like, hey, this is gonna happen. Now you gotta watch a little bit further to see what really is gonna happen, and I like that. I don't want
Mhm.
all of it to happen in one episode because then I'm expecting the rest of that season to be just as fire and pumped
Yep.
up and have as much momentum.
See, Chainsaw Man, the original anime, I thought it was beautiful. Like,
Yes.
really, really well done. Not quite. I mean, I think it misses something that the manga gives because you can't animate that scratchy and like have it be readable. But it definitely still captures what Chainsaw Man is. And from what I hear, I haven't watched the movie yet, but I've heard that was like what I've heard people say that it was the best movie period that they've watched, not just anime movie. Like
I've heard the same thing. I haven't seen it
best
yet.
thing that I've ever watched, and now I'm kind of like, cool. Well, fucking, if we can keep that ball rolling, I read the manga for that's fantastic. It seems like goofy and slapsticky, but that's really really complex once you get farther into it. Yeah, I'm like, such a good story.
And that's why I said they didn't do it fast enough. Like when I watched it, when the first season of my Chainsaw Man came out, I was really upset. The way they left it off, I wanted more. I wanted more right then and right there.
And what sucks is the reason we're in the debacle that we're in, and we got a movie in the first place, is that so the way like anime gets judged whether we're going to get another season of most things is whether or not the Blu-ray sales in Japan do well. If the Blu-ray
Yes.
sales don't do well, we're SOL and we're not going to get anything. All of our streaming that we do over here doesn't matter. They don't care. It's strictly Japanese Blu-ray sales because apparently that's how they're all watching their anime. And it's Chainsaw Man in Japan apparently didn't do well. Like people kind of looked at it and were like, meh, not my thing. And so only after it being pitched of like, no, seriously, like there's a market. You're gonna get people in America like jonesing for this. Everybody there wants it. Crunchyroll saying that. So they were like, cool, we'll give you a movie, and the arc that the movie covers is comparable in size to do that. And so hopefully now we won't have any issues with that selling, and then we'll just get more Chainsaw Man going forward. But it was because of a lackluster in Japan there for a second that they were like, yeah, we might not even make any more of that at all. And
Honestly, I don't think it would have gone anywhere if it wasn't for Crunchyroll.
no, you're absolutely
Because Crunchyroll fought and fought and fought for them to do something else to prove that it was worth it. Because if without since it premiered on Crunchyroll, if they wouldn't have fought so hard, I guarantee Chainsaw Man would be done by now. The manga might still be going because I mean people like to read, but I feel like the anime would have been done if it wasn't for Crunchyroll fighting for this for everybody.
because I straight up like that would have been super sad to me because that would just it's a good story.
Yes.
It's not finished yet
Mhm.
as far as the manga goes, but it's such a good story, and I like it has very good opportunity to just animate some pretty shit. So like, why not? And just as long as people show interest, I guess we'll continue. Hopefully now we'll see less of that where it's we have to dictate the Blu-ray sales. Hopefully they listen to the American market and go, no, we make that. No, people will watch it for sure.
I see. You probably watch more anime than I have. I just started a couple years ago. Like I said, I've watched a lot of the older stuff as a kid growing up, but it wasn't just until a couple years ago. My 14 and 15-year-old and my 13-year-old boys, they were like, "Watch this with me. Watch this with me." And I'm like, "Okay," and I started watching it. I watched more, and I go on my own. For me, I don't. There's just a lot of anime out there that everybody says is good, but I can't get into because they don't do it like other ones. The first season is like blah, and then the second season's amazing. It's like, well, I don't want to sit here for 20 hours watching a whole season and it just being bored dead. And honestly, I wish there were more sports animes. Because like we were talking about earlier, because I don't think you were here yet. We were talking about the sports ones.
I had like just walked in on the tail end of that.
Yeah, it's like for me, Blue Lock. I'm a big soccer person. Blue Lock was great for me. I like Haiku. That was a good one. I just wish in even Food Wars, these animes that aren't all about fighting and powers and weapons. I think they're underappreciated. They're
Yeah,
not
same like Dr.
enough.
Stone.
Yes.
It's not all about
Yeah, Dr.
fighting.
Stone.
It's,
That's a good one.
it's an
Dr.
innovation.
Stone did
you know?
not get enough love.
Yes, definitely didn't get enough.
Keijo. That's
Yes.
that show's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
I have not seen it yet. I've heard it's extremely good though.
And there's enough good references in there, but it is just like it's just smut. Like you're very it's very like, yeah, we get what you're doing. Okay.
It's all fan.
That
it's all-
is
it's
the
all
thing.
for
Is I will
fans.
give it that by the end of it, you are kind of like, okay, this joke's a little old. Like, yeah.
Well, see, I like smut in anime,
no, for sure.
but I like it a certain way. Some animes are hey, let's incorporate this, and there's smuts like you're still like, huh?
Yeah.
What is he trying to get at?
Yeah.
But then you've got the smut where it's like, I like that.
See, or like Kill a Kill, right? Fantastic because it's part of
Yes.
the world. It makes sense. They make it make sense, and I'm like, okay, I can respect that. Sure, I'll ignore it. Like, I don't even care that you have now brought it into like, nah, it's clothes that are attacking. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm in. Sure, you got me. Like, what the fuck ever. Like, it sometimes they definitely with fan service, I get a little bit like, all right, you guys are gonna lose me here in like 2 seconds if you don't get somewhere with this, and then sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but definitely if you put it into your world, like I like that shit.
I mean, like
There's a lot of animes that should have gotten more with that.
like with Dandadan, they did it perfectly.
Yeah.
Dandadan
Yes.
Right
found,
amount.
found a way to not only make it trashy and smutty, but make it entertaining and
Yes.
it's full of action. But then they just throw in that silliness that you tend to lose what the fuck they're fighting for, and then suddenly I know where they're like, oh shit, there's your fucking balls, and you're like, oh, that's right, they're fucking looking for his.
See, but Dandadan, the way Dandadan did that, they keep you entwined. Like you want more. You're looking forward to the next part that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, not a lot of animes get that extra step to keep it interesting. And then not only that, a lot of these shows don't get the extra seasons they deserve.
See, I agree.
Like K
Definitely.
should have had more. The anime K.
It came out in like 2012. It's honestly for me, it was like aura farming.
Yes.
That like it's like red versus blue basically, and it's like think of it like two, like one's like a gang kinda, and the other one's like more like police kinda in a sense. And it's like two.
But they
like
did
two
not get
kings
enough.
fighting each other.
They had really great ratings when it came out, and it was on Netflix at one point in time. But then somehow everything dropped off for them. Netflix is like, we don't want it on here anymore. They got rid of it off Netflix like 2 or 3 years ago, and there's just nothing about it anymore. And that's one anime like where I think they deserved at least another season for something. But there's so many animes that they're not willing to give a second season because they had one bad run. Whereas some of these animes, you don't know if you're gonna have a good following unless you try. And if you try and you fail the first season, you know what to look for a second season to make it better. And I think people just give up and they're like, oh, we didn't have a good following, we're done.
See, the big one for me that I have like a light at the end of the tunnel hoping that it'll get remade, but Soul Eater, I wish they would have
Yo, good
made
shout.
that, like, as you just give it you had the whole thing written, just finish it. Like, you guys were going so good the whole way. Even the
Yes.
anime not finishing it correctly, I still love it. Like that. Okay, so here's the other end of my son's nerdy ass name. His first name is Keishan. So it's Keishan Joestar, which is like just nerdy as shit. But these things fucking really snagged me as a kid. And just,
Soul Eater had so much potential.
dude,
It did.
and
did.
So Fire Force was the hope I have because I don't know if any of you are privy to that, but Fire Force is a true
Fire Force is amazing.
to Soul Eater. When we get the ending of Fire Force, it is a very heavy-handed. Yes, Soul Eater comes after this, which is
Fire Force was such a great anime.
so good. And they're
Was
Really enjoyed that.
the last chunk of it in January will be animated, and And
Finally.
that whole that tie up of like, no, dude, it's
Mhm.
so I'm hoping that Fire Force has garnered enough, people watching it, so that way we can have somebody make Soul Eater and just finish that whole thing all the way out. Give me the right ending, because I know you guys can do it, and it would be fucking beautiful.
Speaking of Fire Force, I feel like Fire Force would be a good live adaptation.
You think so?
Could be.
I do. With the right people making it. Not
Yes,
just, hey,
definitely.
we made Star Wars and we made Harry Potter. We made all these great movies that have done stuff. Just because you made good movies that are AAA does not mean you're going to make a great anime.
No, because
Yes.
and that show, if you don't get the sound profile right,
Exactly.
Yeah, the sounding.
I feel like if they found the right people, the right musical artists, the right people to do it perfect and match the anime, I think that could be an amazingly gorgeous live action adaptation.
if they did it right,
You know,
Yes, but it would need much research to find
It
those
would. It would.
people.
That would be one of those animes
Yeah.
that would take 10
Yes.
years to make.
Yes,
It
yes,
would. It would
definitely.
need a lot.
I think one, it popped in my head earlier when we were talking. A good live action. They did do a live action years ago, but I think if they did it now and if Netflix did it, Guyver, I don't know if you guys remember
Yes.
that anime. I think if they did that now, I think they would kill it.
you're probably
A
Yes, the
remake?
live action anime they made
I-
before was garbage.
Yeah, the one before was horrible, but I think if they did it now, I think they would do it justice. I think.
Honestly, any older anime adaptation that has been made into a live action, I think could be remade now with the right people. For example, Death Note with the brothers, I think it'd be
Mhm.
great. Full Metal Alchemist. I feel like if it had different people making it, Netflix,
Here's the
not
thing.
just right people, you could easily make those better now that we have better technology, better graphics. You could make those work
That-
with the right people.
The thing they need to do is stop looking for these movie directors and start looking at these TikTokers, bro. The amount of shit I have seen on TikTok where they make like anime but realistic is like crazy, bro. Just hire them, and they do it with literally nothing, They
You know what's
don't have
crazy
all
is-
this shit in their homes.
Even the manga, even they're like making the animations already, like the fan made animations.
Yes.
Like for One Piece, like the One Piece God Valley. Like they're animating that already, and they already have Garp like looking like a beast, and I'm like, oh my god! I can't
I'm
wait
gonna
for this
show
shit.
you a clip. Just let me find it and you'll see what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, but like, it's just amazing what technology can do now, and it kind of surprised, like One Piece or One Punch Man, for example. Like people made fan adaptations for that, but the fan animations are better than the actual animations of the show.
yeah,
Definitely.
And I'm like, how are they doing that?
which is sad.
Honestly,
Like,
I
how is
think
that?
the first
I think if they used people who made them, they could do it. Like for example, Full Metal or Metal Gear Solid. They're supposed to be making into a movie. But here's the thing. They are using the creators of the game to help them write the movie story. That is what they need to make these animes. They need the people who came up with the entire idea. They need them to work with the producers and not just be like, hey, we want to produce a movie on you. Go ahead. And then the producer gets all the rights to do whatever they want with the movie. That's where they go wrong. They need the creator of whatever it said anime or show to be there guiding them.
Okay, watch this shit. Like, this guy is literally crazy with animations.
already know what he's animating.
Oh yeah, I saw this one. This guy did what this fight would be in Jujutsu Kaisen. This was,
I don't think I've seen this.
yeah, it's pretty.
It's
wild.
crazy, bro.
That's definitely one of them, though. Unless they're gonna like let this dude fucking do it, please nobody touch this one.
But see, I get like a real Final Fantasy or
Who's your favorite?
Yeah, I'm getting Final Fantasy from this.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite character in Jujutsu Kaisen? Who?
Gojo.
Gojo? For you? Oh, dude,
I don't-
Toji all the way.
It's the blue eyes.
Doji.
Sorry, I'm
No,
like
Toji.
OG is amazing.
fucking captured by the blue eyes. I love them.
No, it's not Toji. That's not who I'm thinking. Fucking god damn it. What is his name? Toto. There it is. Toto is my favorite character in Jujutsu Kaisen. His whole
Oh, the
fucking-
guy that claps.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I'm trying-
his whole
I'm-
I'm
trying to-
thing is just too bad.
You're my
I love
brother.
it. The being in love.
Mine is the chick. She's the one with the doll.
Oh yeah, Nobara. Yeah.
Yes, her
Nobara?
ability to be able to fucking just pin it, and then all of a sudden these fucking things come out of nowhere. I loved that.
Toto,
The whole pin
sick
cushion doll.
as Shit. Toji's an obvious answer too because he's a fucking.
Toji is great.
But Toto fills
Yes.
that void, that void for me in the current. Or I guess Maki too. Like she's a pretty fucking. That's gonna be so good this season.
I mean, most people are gonna pick Yuji as he's the first
No.
year in the beginning, but
My-
I like his stuff, especially when he's like, "No, I'm gonna do these fucking fingers. I'm gonna finish this."
Nah, his
He
fucking
come-
Naruto fight was gas. Like,
Yes, he started out as nothing, like not knowing what the fuck was going on, and by the end of that first season, he was a badass. There was nothing stopping him from feeling. He knew he would die, and he's like, "I don't care. I'm gonna do this."
My Nanami is my
No, dude,
from Jujutsu. Nanami is
Nanami when
Ken.
he just wraps
he
up.
gets that. I was just gonna say you get that.
I
And
can't remember. I
just
don't remember
runs-
him.
Or that scene
Oh,
where he's got the
s-
dude by the fucking ponytail. That is
yeah.
such good animation.
They made a parody out of it, like him asking what's 2 + 2 and something. I was like, what? This is fucking hilarious.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back and watch now because I can't remember
And
him.
even with that parody, Nanami was a badass.
The work base,
Well-
9 to 5, cursed power. Got like glass. Oh, dude, Nanami's such a hard ass. I'd say he's very.
He
good
is.
character.
Did you see
I-
who's going to be the voice of Shamrocks in One Piece in the Japanese
No.
version? It's the same guy who does the voice for Nanami.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh,
interesting. That
I
would
was like,
that.
that's gonna be a shout.
Yes.
I want to know who they're gonna have voice Rocks like so bad.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
his voice is gonna be a part of it. If they make that full sound, anything close to Buggy, I'm just gonna headcanon all the way. Like, yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god. Imagine.
So there was rumors. I don't know if it's true. There was rumors that that it's the same voice as the guy who did Madara Uchiha in Naruto.
Oh,
That was the rumor, and I
yes.
was like,
Do it.
for the
if they
Japanese
do
voice
that,
actor, if they do that,
do
I'm all
it.
in.
Yeah,
Like, that's-
yeah. I'm
wouldn't
like,
be
Do
bad
dude.
if
it.
They made Emu that, but also I think Emu's gonna be a woman, so like probably not.
Yeah,
Nah, I could see Emo with a joking voice, honestly. Like some high pitched voice.
Like a
Yeah.
Frieza voice, like
Frieza,
Yeah.
yeah. Frieza would be a good shout, yeah.
Terrible, shrill.
I could see that.
And if they give Rocks, Madara's, I'm all in. Send it.
Yeah.
Definitely Rocks deserve
That was
Madara's voice.
rumor, but
Because
I was
it would be
like, if they
crazy
do
have
that,
guy do somebody a little bit more boisterous because Rocks
Mhm.
is that he's got a lot more.
He is.
yeah,
He
is
more
him.
Luffy than we all thought, which is kind of interesting. But I'm
Mhm.
stoked to see him animated because it's gonna just be like, you're fucking so cool. You're
You're so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are so fucking cool.
they're all badass.
Yes.
Even Linlin's a
Yeah.
badass.
Lin Lin is a badass.
Way better than Whole Cake Island.
Yeah.
You're a badass back then.
Yeah,
But truthfully, that's gonna be. I'm excited
The-
to see what happens when we pop out. Like, I want to know where we land on Elbaf.
Yeah.
Because I kind of have a feeling that we're just gonna jump into a time skip. I think we're gonna end
Oof.
up right out of Elbaf. It's gonna just be an immediate like, hey,
Power spike.
or Luffy. Like, what I think is we're gonna get a little bit of a Sabaody archipelago where like he's gonna get separated from his crew.
You think?
He is kind of separated from everybody right now. He's still in the underworld, and with Loki, everybody else is kind of fucked off somewhere else.
Mhm.
So I could easily see it happening to where dude shows up and everything's all the conflict
Oh,
is
that's a
already
blue.
handled. There's no we don't see what happens on Elbath, and then it just moves on to the next chunk where it's Luffy.
Actually, that's a good shout.
I really think that that's what we're gonna look at. But I mean, I could be entirely wrong. That dude does.
If you want to know, you know what we need to do. Get the Dragon Balls, revive that kid who knows the ending, and we'll know everything.
But yeah, like the way that the story is going and stuff, and like the anticipation of what's gonna happen. Like there's so many theories out there,
Oh yeah.
but I mean for me it's the yin and the yang one. That's the one that I believe with Luffy and Blackbeard, that they're following the same path, but it's two different routes of doing it.
And they both
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I
And he has to work with
honestly think they're both gonna fight Emu at the end. Like
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
There's no way they don't. If they don't, I'll be really confused because like that
And
seems like that's what he's going for.
And I'm
There's
gonna-
one other thing that I thought also. Sorry, Silver.
no,
I
you're
thought-
good. You're good. Go for it.
I thought that Kobe and Luffy will fight Blackbeard.
That could definitely happen, but I don't think there's going to be any like. I think that'll be a time where they learn about each other a little bit more, and you find out because somehow Luffy's got to start learning these flashbacks we're seeing, right? Like,
Yes.
he's got to know that information. So once he does, I think there's got to be some like, yeah, they'll clash, and I could easily see Kobe being there because of his.
Yes, because no, it's because how Roger and Garp fought Zebex, right? So I can kind of see Kobe as Garp and Luffy as Roger and fighting
Mhm.
Blackbeard as Zebek.
Yeah, no,
That's my shout though.
I'm all in on that too. And
Yeah.
So that's funny because the more you look at his newer stuff, right, his more recent arcs, he is paralleling older things.
Yes.
Constantly does it. So that like I'm really excited to see this because Thriller Bark is probably the most important arc if you go look back. To go,
Yes.
This is gonna tell
Mhm.
us the real meat and potatoes of all the shit that's really gonna just
Mhm.
here's the end game of it. And I could not spend more time trying to figure out like what do we got here? What can I look at in Thriller Bark to try and go? What do I think's gonna happen? Because he's and then with him being a Kozuki was very out of left field, and I'm even more confused.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's really I'm excited to see if that's what the next arc is after Elbath because that just seems par for course. That should be where we're at. Like as far as what he's recycling right now.
But we can speculate all we want. At the end of the day, Oda will do something totally different that nobody expects.
You're absolutely
Yeah. I
Like,
think that this is my theory. I think the yin and the yang, I believe in that, but I also believe that a main character is gonna die. That's
Law, I think Law
I-
will die.
I think it's Shanks.
No, Law has to die. There is
I-
literally
Yeah.
Chekhov's gun with Law. Like he has to do that.
Yeah.
He has to give up his life at some point to where he's gonna
Kind
die,
of, sorta, but
and then he has that surgery he can do. He's somebody important. It's probably going to be Luffy. Is going to be. On
I
the
don't
top,
think so though.
And then Law's going to have to go. All right, here this thing that we've talked about. The best use of my fruit right here. I'm going to do it.
I don't think so though. I don't think that he will do it for Luffy.
Or maybe
I don't know.
Luffy, but it's gonna be a main character whose life is on the line, and then they're gonna go, all right, here's the obvious Chekhov's gun that's been sitting here the whole time. We've talked about him doing this surgery since you met him. So here now he's gonna save somebody's life, and he's gonna get to like pass it on. But I feel like he has to. If they didn't, it would be a weird thing to have ever told us. Except for a lore purpose of maybe somebody in the past using that surgery. That could be the only reason I could see bringing it up. But other than that, like, if he doesn't ever do it, that'll be weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think it will be for Luffy or any of Luffy's crew. I honestly think that he would risk his life for the panda.
Oh, if it's for Beppo, I'll be happy to.
Yeah.
I'll be happy also if he
Yo,
does it for
they
Beppo.
animated that good too.
But
His
Kobe is a
transformation
good
and
shout
everything. They did
also.
very good.
Kobe is a good shout also.
Yo, fucking Shanks one-shotting Eustace Kid. Yeah, that was absolutely like
Yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, what did Kid thought? He needed help against Big Mom, and he didn't do shit against her. Law did most of the job. So
Yeah.
And I'm very happy
Shank is on a different level.
because it was just like a validation point of like, oh, power
Yeah.
check on Shanks real quick. He just nuked
hmm
him by himself.
Bro,
Oh no.
we even had a power check about Shanks when he did against Green Bull.
Oh yeah.
He literally
Yeah.
did the Bluetooth Wi-Fi shit
Yeah, the Wi-Fi
hacky and defeated him. Like,
Yeah, his,
who does that, bro? He didn't
that
even
his-
need to try.
Now, is that the Color Supreme hockey or
So
what?
that's his
Which
Advanced
hockey was that
Conquerors
one?
hockey.
Advanced Conquerors hockey.
Yeah,
Okay.
where
Okay.
Yes.
He's able to transmit it instead of just being.
He just opened his sword. That he just went.
Yeah.
He was like,
And it just
nah,
went
bro, I
ping.
can't deal with you.
He's like, fuck that. Which is insane.
He's
Yeah.
I didn't
Give
think
me
you were
2
gonna be
seconds
here.
to handle this guy. Just give me 2 seconds. Tuck, pulls off this sword.
Which
Like,
does make you think like you went overboard on Kid. Like you nuked him,
Mm-hmm.
but only because you saw he was gonna go overboard on you, which is another like he has to be the strongest hockey user alive for sure.
but my favorite hockey user was Rayleigh. I can't even say it.
Rayleigh.
Really?
Again, when he went on Blackbeard, like,
The one
aura,
line.
bro. Aura.
I just don't even like you.
Yeah, you're just Whitebeard's pupil.
Was Whitebeard when Shanks walked onto that ship?
Yeah.
When he first
Yeah.
and then all the dudes are just dropping off like
Dropping.
fantastic little like okay.
But it's not fair. They gave them a warning so late. Like, tell them earlier.
That was-
Shank is coming. Get the fuck out, bro.
Hey, this was your presence. You pass out. You probably.
That was a great scene.
See, that's my.
And that was an
was.
older scene too. Like think about how long
But
ago that went
let's
out.
be honest. Shanks, you can barely see him, and every scene he has is a badass.
No, they've never done him wrong. Like
Yeah.
That's why I'm happy.
Even-
it's an evil brother and not Shanks is evil because that would have truthfully hurt my feelings.
Yo,
And then
I
you see
kinda
how
wish he
Shanks
was
got
evil.
onto the Rogers ship and like how that whole scene happened with God Fally and everything, and it makes all sense. And Dragon was the one that saved him,
Now,
and Shanks is the one that saved Luffy from the sea monster. But in reality, he just took off the arm that had the symbol
now
on it.
here's a fun theory. You know
Like-
how he'd never get to see the One Piece because of Buggy, right? When they were kids. Now, we know that he said, let's go find the One Piece, right? To his crewmate.
Right.
It would be funny if that shit happened again, and right before he gets to the One Piece, something with Buggy happens again. Where they like collide, or maybe something, I don't know, he fights Mihawk, some shit like that. It doesn't need to be the same shit, but he gets to not see the One Piece again. It would be funny.
I think wholeheartedly that I think Buggy's gonna be the king of the pirates at the end of this. I don't.
I think that
at
also.
all. I think it's gonna
Yes.
be Buggy because it makes more sense, especially with the way his lineage is already ran. Like you're already just failed your way to the top, so don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, and I think Luffy's gonna like realize, oh, I don't really want to be king of the pirates anymore. I want to like go liberate these people, save the world. I think he's gonna find what he's really looking or supposed to do, because of who he is. And then Buggy's just gonna be like, yeah, dude, I'm the new king of the pirates, baby. I did it.
What do you think Luffy's dream is?
What do I think his dream is? Like what he said to
Yes.
Ace and Sabo. I really think it's gonna be something about like the fucking moon for some reason.
I think it's something about having the biggest banquet or something.
I for some reason feel like it's like I want to party on the moon or something like that because
And that connects with NL? Could be.
They've hinted at it enough times about going to the moon and there being something
Yes.
there that like, and also if they said that, if you know he said that to them, that they're easy to go. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Chill out.
Yeah, but also the biggest banquet is also a shot because they will be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I could definitely see Luffy partying with everyone.
All right, guys, I'm hopping off.
No,
All right,
what?
Mexi.
Stay. You can't leave. You're banned from leaving.
Yeah,
See ya, man. See ya,
All
man. I
right, you guys have a good
appreciate
night. Thanks
Have
for
a good
having
one.
me.
Absolutely.
you.
Good
Have
talking
a
to you,
good
man.
night also, man.
Later.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll go ahead and just call this a
Liz is saying bye, Maxi.
Bye, Maxi.
Bye.
All right, guys. Yeah, we're gonna call it a night. I think this went pretty well, and we'll obviously do another anime one.
You definitely need to call your friend again, though.
Yeah, anytime you
Yeah.
guys have an anime conversation or fucking
And I'll call my friend next also, because he's bigger nerd than me, so.
Yeah, Paulie had some stuff to do. He couldn't come, but I
I mean,
definitely have
fair.
backups that could come in. By all means, I'll definitely add them because this was actually really good.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed every
As soon
second
as
of
people
it.
said, "Don't care if you spoil One Piece," bet. All right, so
Yeah,
God Valley.
Okay, Garp pulling up. Yeah, bad ass move.
All right, gentlemen, you have a good rest of your
But-
night, and we will see you
Same,
guys
same.
soon.
All right, guys. Have a good
See ya,
night.
guys.
Guys, have a good one.
Here,
Be
and,
well.
have a great Thursday night.
Night.
Later, guys.
You as well. You
too.
as well.